the computer. Oh, no, I put it in the Twitter DMs thing, and
Oh yeah, for sure.
what do you call it? The Discord here. It was the lines from I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream, the computer, like the computer that hated all humans. I had him read it one other time, but he did it so shittily.
Ah, okay. So you were trying to like get him to read something.
Yeah,
Different.
like he just read it like deadpan. I mean, I'm sure he was annoyed with me, so I figured I'd do it again to annoy him again.
Coconut Love Actually. And I know that's probably in reference to something, but it's not going to have anything to do with that. It's just the title of this one. I'm picking words
Sounds
that
good.
are on the list of words that are not demonetized, even though we're not monetized and would never have a chance to make money because nobody watches this. But nonetheless, just in case.
You mean that incredibly short list of things?
Yeah, growingly short. Yeah, man, it's sad.
Dude, I could not believe
I'm starting to feel
shit.
a little bad. Like, I kind of, like, made fun of a lot of these motherfuckers. Like, ah ha ha, you fucking got demonetized for a while. Because there was so many people that just put all their eggs in one basket, which is just, not a good business move, just in general.
Right.
But now it's like, man, I'm starting to feel real bad for these people, man. Like, and it's starting to spread to channels that are family friendly or just, like, not at all. Like, they're not trying to, like, throw any politics at anybody, or they're just, just generally entertaining stuff. They're not, they fully fit within YouTube's agenda, so it's like generally entertaining stuff. They're not, what are these poor bastards supposed to do?
Yeah, it's at a certain point I'm like, why didn't you just take a picture of a fucking Webster's dictionary, dude? These words are banned, literally everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because a lot of it was ridiculous, dude. AF, you can't say AF because that stands for ass fuck. Nope, can't do that. Or who was it? There's a dude named Mr. Obvious that I listened to. I think Mr. Obvious.
Mr. Obvious.
I think that's his name. Bringing you the obvious. That guy, you're probably not familiar.
No.
But yeah, he did it where he was going through essentially the whole list, saying it out loud. It's pretty funny.
Futternut's in the audience. Hey, what's up, man? We are through Discord. So if you go to, I believe the description of the video has the link to join the Discord.
Yeah, come on in.
It's been a while. There, I will put you in the trusted list, and you can join in the voice chat, sir. More than welcome.
Indeed.
All right. Actually, I think I can just make an invitation right here, real quick.
Let's get gaming on to walk you through it.
Oh, that would be terrible. Gaming hates me already. Let's see. That should get you into our Discord.
Yeah, we really should do video, like a video of gaming, helping somebody out with tech support shit.
Yeah,
that was fucking hilarious, dude. Oh, that shit's fucking brilliant.
Oh, here we go. He's there. So let me change his role. Okay, you should be able to join in now. And it's the Untitled Studios voice chat. Which I don't know why I said that, because it's the only one with people in it.
Right. It's hard to spot. Hard to pick it out.
I'm not sure if I can add him into the chat, but he should be able to join now because he is in the trusted list.
Yeah, we trust you. Even though you're Canadian, we trust you.
Oh, you saw that second video I fucking posted, right?
There. Now we go.
Oh, hey, what's up, Mr. Futternut?
Oh, not much. Gotta meet the stream. I've actually started playing video games on my computer.
Holy shit, really?
Oh, a PC gamer. Oh.
PC Master Race, you finally joined us.
Yes. I have, I'm still a pleb. I'm not gonna lie. War Thunder and CSGO.
CSGO, I don't think I've ever played War Thunder. That's the airplane game, right?
It's everything. It's everything from like World War II to Cold War era.
Oh, maybe they
And
changed it then, because when I the last I remember, all it had was like, I think it was the one that had like old biplanes. You could do like biplane air battles and shit.
I think that's
just starting
Warframe.
to get tanks.
I think that's Warframe.
No, it was War Thunder, because we used to stream it on this channel.
Really? Okay, here's the games I got.
I'm just looking it up because I'm retarded for not doing that. Yeah, it was War Thunder. They must have it's been a couple years, so they must have put a lot more in it.
Now you got boats, you got planes, and you got tanks.
Okay, so it was just planes and tanks was just barely starting to be in there when last I played it. It was really fun.
Yeah, I kind of got addicted to the fucking thing, which is sad.
Wait, it was boats and planes and what?
Tanks.
Boats, planes, and tanks.
You're welcome.
I'm so confused now.
That was the shittiest dad joke ever.
I know. I deliberately set it up, dude. It was going to be horrible, and I knew it.
Hey, Fading's in there.
Oh,
It's already in
God.
my Steam library. So
Yeah,
what is
no,
the game?
Fading. It's on Discord, so it's not like a hangout thing.
Oh, who's in the chat there? I missed it there. Oh, Fading Dark, yeah.
Yeah, Marking's wife.
That's to my Discord. Yeah, I can always kick people out. I had to kick one person out, and it was like, I think I'm probably the only person on this channel right now that doesn't like dislike him. But he started ramping up to do that kind of Blood Wars shouting match, and I'm just like, nah, dude, you're out.
Who's that?
People can love blood sports and do that all over other channels. It's totally cool. I'm just not doing the yelling and screaming shit.
You know what?
Yeah, well, before that, he was dominating the fucking stream. Before even that happened, you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Blood sports was fun when it first came out, but it ruined the genre.
Yeah.
Like, quote unquote community.
I think people it was meant to be like wrestling, but I think people just got too emotionally invested because we're all a bunch of internet fucking nerds.
Are you calling us all neckbeards?
Yeah, pretty much. And people just couldn't tell the fucking fiction from the reality, and it just got to be absurd. Where you weren't in the right camp, you were just gonna get harassed all the time, and it's like, oh my god, you people are ridiculous.
Oh, not only that. I was kind of an asshole because I'd tell people what I actually thought. So I did tell Tonka what I thought of him. And then the first time that I ever talked to Ian, I was absolutely shit-faced. And I kind of went at him about how he was a biased piece of shit, but he had good writing skills.
Yeah. I mean, if you're being honest,
it's still a valid frickin' critique.
Yeah.
I still read his stuff because it was interesting, but it was more like a fiction than anything.
I mean, it's a fair point. If somebody's biased, they're biased. I'm super right wing, man. If I'm putting stuff out there somewhere, I'm definitely biased. That's not. Untrue.
I don't know. Everybody freaking. The whole right wing, left wing, the goalposts change so goddamn often. I don't even know what the hell I am anymore. Mm-hmm. Especially here in Canada, where we're going through an election.
The fucking funniest one so far, too.
Oh, it's retarded.
Are there pictures of Trudeau from back in the day that aren't in brownface? Or his entire history in brownface?
Well, here's the funny thing. Any conservative that I know, they don't actually think that he's racist. They don't think that... But we all laugh because it's just him, it's kind of the left eating their own.
Yeah. No, he's a fucking goofball, dude. He's just this fucking weird kind of spurgy goofball. And who obviously hates being white. I think that's what's the main thing behind his brown face and black face. He does not want to be white.
Brown?
Yeah, he wishes he was anything but white.
Yeah, no, that Jackmeet Singh or whatever his name is, the NDP. They're like the Socialist Party. Mm-hmm. If you run out of money, you just print more. It's kind of their
God,
philosophy.
yeah. Let's see how far we can get to the point like where we have to start eating fucking other people to survive.
Yeah, that worked out well for the Germans after
World
War One. Yeah, just printing money, that worked out well for the Germans after World War One.
Yeah, no, like
where people were literally have they wanted a loaf of bread, they had to bring like a fucking wheelbarrow full of fucking marks to the fucking store.
Well, here's the fucking thing. Samaj just joined, so he can vouch for me. I hate the NDP. I absolutely do. I'm true Albertan. But you know what? After listening to the guy talk, if he had different opinions and maybe different policies and a different way of going about the policies, I would like him.
It's the Canadian invasion.
Ford's kind of your version of Trump, right?
Who?
Kind of your version of Trump?
We don't have a version of Trump.
The closest. Well, I mean, Ford is the one that's kind of extreme.
Well, we don't have one that's kind of extreme. We have one that's being labeled extreme.
Oh,
he's not extreme. Maxime Bernier.
Actually, no. He does have kind of, like, under Canadian standards, he has a little bit of extreme ways about going things. Like, don't get me wrong, I do really like his policy.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the way he wants to do his policy.
I don't mind him. Look, everyone like Donald Trump. Maxime Bernier is probably the most lied about politician out there. I don't believe any of the nonsense that they're saying. Maybe he's got a few ones that they're extreme. I haven't heard anything that I disagree with so far. So I don't know. And everything he says is pretty much liked by the majority of Canadians. So
yeah, no. Well, he was the contender for Conservative Party.
Yeah, I think he should have been in charge of the Conservative Party, but they didn't. They went with Andrew Scheer, and they dumped his thing down the drain because he's just avoid, and that whole thing with Rebel Media and banning the journalists. Like, yeah, that's not a good sign.
No, that actually was like, I am conservative. I know who I'm voting for, but that better not be the fucking way, because I don't want to have to vote for somebody else. If I believe freedom of speech is, there's no line. It's, you have legal and you don't. Like the guy that told
freedom of speech is definitely you either have it or you don't have it. There's no gray area of freedom of speech.
No, like the guy that told the NDP guy to shave off his turban or whatever, I think he was right. Well, not right in the concept.
I think
not right in the concept, but I think, you know what, that was his right to say.
There you go.
I think that was...
Yeah, again, if it's not inciting to violence or, again, like they say, like yelling fire in a crowded theater, anything should be able to be said. There should be no designation for hate speech. Oh, fuck, am I... no designation for hate speech. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was an old guy said, why don't you take off your turban, then I might vote for you.
Yeah, well, that whole interaction, I think it's fake. I don't believe it happened. And the reason why I say that is because both people looked away, and what's his name, Mr. Singh or whatever, he didn't have a mic on him. So how exactly was that audio recorded? He had no mic on him, and that's why I call it bullshit.
Oh, that is
a bullshit thing. It didn't make any
staged.
sense.
I don't know. Like, I actually just don't give a shit. The thing is you look at Singh, he's never going to be a prime minister. But I wouldn't mind him being official opposition to the Conservatives.
Well, I mean, he's going to have to be because no one likes the Liberals right now. I know the polls say that the Liberals are like neck and neck with Conservatives. No. That also I don't believe.
Well, no, that's in Alberta and Western Canada, too. It's not like we actually have a say.
All I know is that across the board, throughout the majority of Canada, the Liberal Party's popularity is plummeting. How are you at 50%? I don't believe it. And on top of all that, considering during the last primary election, the Conservatives were incredibly high.
Yeah, you can only give so much of your people's money away before they start to wake up and go like, "Where's my fucking paycheck, buddy?"
Here's the other thing too: is I do want Scheer to win, just because he is still a dual citizen. He'd be the first dual citizen Canadian American to be a prime minister.
I think his dodging of questions and how his treatment.
Oh no, I think he's a fucking yellow belly pussy. But
yeah, no, and I don't want that as a leader. And also his dodging of immigration, considering that immigration is one of the most important topics in Canada right now. He won't answer the immigration questions.
But the thing is he'll listen to Trump.
I don't care. I don't want him to be Trump's puppet. You gotta be the fucking leader of the country. I want you to have some goddamn balls. And Andrew Scheer is probably a little Pomeranian to Donald Trump's pit bull. All right, it ain't gonna fucking work. I'm gonna say here is that he's come to me as a pussy. Andrew Scheer. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like where the Conservative Party is going. Everything I've seen with Maxime Bernier, he's the only guy I trust. And
I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. But
I mean, trust is, yeah.
Like, here's the thing. Honestly, the one I actually do trust to be true is that Singh guy. I'll never vote for him because I think he's a socialist bastard and he has no idea how to run a country. But I think he's trustworthy. I think that he knows what he's talking about.
I don't think so. The NDP have never been a very trustworthy area. I mean, they ran Alberta for a while and things aren't going well. They ran Manitoba for quite a bit. That province.
Yeah, no, they've never succeeded.
No, I think that the NDP.
That has to do with the NDP.
Yeah,
it's like when people say, "Oh, communism just hasn't been tried right." It's the same as them being like, "Oh, well, the NDP just hasn't tried right."
I don't. Yeah, well, I just think that because he is the NDP and he represents the party and their views have really done actual damage to provinces. I don't want you running the country.
No, I don't want him running the country.
As far as I'm concerned, like the NDP, I would like that party dismantled. The Liberal Party is so corrupt. They're not going to win. Yeah.
I'd rather see us go to no party system.
I don't see that happening. The way I see the true actual election going on is going to be between the two conservative parties. As far as I'm concerned, the Liberal Party isn't even in this debate. Justin Trudeau didn't even show up to two of them. So I mean, that's another aspect as well. He's just not showing up to the debates.
Yeah, there's no doubt that I hate Trudeau. But
who would have thought?
What? You guys didn't know I hate Trudeau?
I would never have suspected.
That's shocking.
Damn. And I suppose you guys are going to be surprised that I'm male too, right? Like,
what?
Well, we would never assume on this show.
Yeah, I don't assume people's genders.
No, but I don't see Bernier actually having. I think he needs to be invited to the national debates.
Well, he has been. That's the thing.
One.
He is going to be.
One debate.
I know. Look, I think that's actually more to his favor. Because he is an actual party. He's done everything necessary, and yet the parties that be, the powers that be, I should say, have blocked him from being able to debate, even though he's done everything needed to actually be.
No.
Party now.
No, he does. He hasn't done everything to be a credible party.
Well,
but it's the exact same thing. The last election when they're outing Elizabeth May. There's exceptions to the rule.
There can be exceptions to the rule, sure.
We should have learned that in 2015.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Like I said, I don't see it. I don't know. I can't see any other party winning unless they do more underhanded stuff to try and get the People's Party of Canada to not be able to participate. And they probably are trying.
I think if they did succeed in that, though, it'd actually help the party more. Because when you look at Canadian politics, everybody likes the underdog. That's why the slander doesn't work in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
But that attitude is what got you Trudeau to begin with.
I fucking didn't vote for that cocksucking son of a bitch. I knew what his father fucking did. I don't really care how much fucking free legal weed he has. I will not vote for a fucking goddamn Trudeau.
His father? What did Fidel Castro do?
Fuck.
Dude, the fucking side-by-sides of a young Castro to him are really uncanny, dude.
Oh. Well, what happened in 2015 for that guy Juan who is not Canadian?
Oh, no. What it was is there, when you go to the national debates, there's certain criteria that have to be met. And one of those criteria is you have to hold a seat. Green Party did not hold a seat at that time.
Ah, okay.
And they made an exception for her. It's kind of the same thing as Maxime Bernier doesn't hold a seat now because it's a brand new party. But he does have the likelihood of winning a few seats.
Oh, that's right. Your system is like weirdly based on the British system. Like it's fucking.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's parliamentary.
It's like the baby steps towards where the U.S. is with the Senate and the House of Reps and all that.
How does your parliament compare with
it's
the
like
British
Grandpa
parliament as far as...
you know.
Well, actually, in some ways, I like our system a little bit better than yours.
Well, I would hope so. You live there. It'd be
whatever. I like some of your freedoms better than ours.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But no, I like the fact that there is only essentially 4 levels of government. We have municipal, provincial, federal, and Senate. And Senate really doesn't do anything.
We have local,
County.
state,
Local,
county, state,
federal. Is there one we're missing? Because that's 4.
I think we only have 4 here too, man.
Yeah, our local and county are the same.
Yes, but we have local, like your citywide, and then your county, and then the next level would be your state, and then the next level is federal, and that's it. So we still only have 4 as well. It's just not the same divisions.
What I do like, and I wish that we could adopt here, is the electoral system.
Yeah, the electoral system is important. That really makes a huge difference in
well, you can ask Samaj, where we live right now, it don't matter who me and him vote for. The election's already won or lost before our votes are even counted.
Yeah.
The rural areas essentially don't matter at all.
Well, that's how you work your way to civil war. Like we have plenty of guns, and we really don't want to work our way to civil war. And even though we're trying really, really hard.
Well, here's the thing: if you go to the guns aspect, I think Alberta would just win. I believe we actually have the most guns around. The only thing is we don't shoot random people, and we don't have the gun violence. We're just kind of like, yeah, we got guns. We hunt, we fish, we have rodents.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the one guy once says, electoral is important to ratify the Constitution, totally different worlds together. Yeah, exactly, for when we were forming. I think Canada was a province of the UK, right? Wasn't it?
Colony.
A colony of the UK, but I mean, like, you were for a lot longer than the US. Like, we broke away, but you stayed. Yeah,
we got our... Well, actually, we didn't really get our true independence, like our absolute independence, until 1985.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I thought, yeah.
But we were independent country 1867.
Well, I mean, there's only so much control the UK could have on a country that far away and that hard to get to for that long. You know, like, you can hopefully you're getting some taxes and some materials and some money out of it, but unless you want to send your whole military, you're not controlling it like.
That guy Juan. Yeah, 1985 was our last charter of rights. It was 84 or 85. I'm thinking it's 85.
Sorry about that.
Samaj, yes? Our last charter of rights, was it 84 or 85?
Oh, that's a good question.
It was when we were both born.
Yeah, I think it was 85.
Yeah, because I remember, like, kindergarten grade 1, we still had to do God Save the Queen.
Yeah.
Well, you're actually a couple years younger than me, aren't you?
I am. However, I know that some schools had it and some didn't. I was in one school, like I was at the start of school, I was in this, like the first of the year I was in one school that still did, and then we moved in October, and so there was another school that didn't. So I think it varies.
Yeah, because that's part of the reason why we still have the Queen on our money. It's somewhat of a moniker thing, but it's also the fact that it is so recent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the hell else are we going to put on our money? Like,
well,
you should put a loon on there.
Well,
we do.
I know.
That's how we have the loony, you fucking.
It's almost like he knew that before he said it.
I know.
I'm not.
Fuck you! I haven't been on the internet for a while. Okay, I've been doing real life things. I got a new girlfriend, and
oh god, no! The mental wards are missing a patient again.
Oh jeez.
Or is this one actually sane? Like, have you driven her crazy yet?
This is the second time I dated her.
Oh my god, it's not the one you're talking about.
It's not my ex. Like, not the kid's mom. No.
Oh, thank God. Okay. For a minute, I was like, oh, shit.
No, but this one is a redhead.
I'm about to have you committed.
This one is a redhead.
So technically insane no matter what.
I found out that redheads are like a super minority. There's not that many of them out there. Like
really?
Yeah. Well, I think in America, blacks are about 30% of the population, and redheads are about 10% of the population.
We must enact a breeding strategy to save the redheads.
Well, see, and that
doesn't work. Her daughter has brown hair.
Well, I was going to say, and that's what makes the whole race bending of Marvel superhero characters into black, because it's mostly redheads that they turn black. It's a bit strange. It's like let's replace a greater minority with a lesser minority or something. I don't know.
What is Marvel doing now?
Oh, wow. They're kind of imploding at this point.
Like, I don't know. Originally, okay, here's the thing. Originally, when Supergirl came out, I actually didn't mind the show. The last, season or two, it's went retarded, and now they have Batwoman.
Oh, yeah, the Batwoman.
Like, what the fuck is Batwoman? That's not even a real fucking character.
Well, it is, but it's not as well known as other characters. Also, I mean, she wasn't like a big feminist character. Yeah, she was a strong, independent woman, but so was Batgirl. It was just I think this one was killed. Like, don't ask me about Batwoman. I don't know much about her. I know she's a lesbian. That's about it.
Batwoman?
Oh, great. So they got two fucking oppression cards in one show?
I guess. No, wait. I don't think Batwoman's connecting.
Oh, you're saying Bat. Okay, thank God. I kept hearing Fat Woman and Fat Girl, and I was very confused.
No, yeah.
No, that's next season.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I am...
Next season, they'll bring out Cholesterol Woman.
They probably will. Yeah, I am...
Weird feminist woman.
Are these your actual pictures that are going across YouTube there?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, on your slideshow, add other pictures.
I should probably. Yeah, I keep forgetting to because I'm lazy.
Like, add something that's actually funny. The skunk eating out the rabbit's not funny.
With not to you, with Batwoman Oracle.
Wait, what's that?
Somebody was in.
You gotta admit, the hedgehog's adorable.
Well, the hedgehog has his own place of pride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's not part of the slide.
He's on there the whole time because he's awesome. Was Batwoman Oracle?
No.
Okay.
What the fuck is Oracle?
So in the comics, the Joker shot Batgirl, and it paralyzed her. And then they said, "Well, okay, I guess your superhero days are numbered." And she's like, "Well, I'm still doing shit." And like, "Well, you can't climb roofs and stuff." So like, "Well, fuck no, I'll just work computers and stuff like that, and I'll just hack my way into any service and gather intel." I mean, she's like Barbara Gordon.
That sounds kind of cool. Like,
well, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm disabled now. Well, fuck this. I'm still gonna, kick ass, just not in a physical way.
Oh, but let me guess, it just wasn't like originally. It wasn't meant to be a social statement. But now,
well, that was kind of before social statements. They're just trying to make strong characters and interesting storylines. This is a character you can root for. And so she
as
was
it turns out,
yeah. Well, she decided to change her name. Instead of calling herself Batgirl, she just called herself Oracle, and that was like her hacker name or whatever. So I mean, good. So, but then I think she got the ability to walk again due to some surgeries or whatever, and she went back to being Batgirl.
Yeah. As it turns out, when you actually just write really interesting stories, you will eventually get pretty much every group of people represented in some fashion.
well,
Because that's just the world. Like, you're creating a story that's supposed to be in a world, and that's going to have different characters, and, like, that's more interesting.
Yeah, if you make the characters more compelling and you don't fucking focus on whether or not they're gay or straight or disabled or fucking whatever.
If it happens organically.
Yeah, exactly.
well, let's see. I guess Superman was released in 1978.
Are
movie,
you talking
you
about
mean?
the movie? Because I think the
comic goes back to like the fucking 30s or something, or 40s,
something like
30s,
that.
maybe even before that.
Oh yeah, no, I guess it would be the movie. No, how come we don't have geriatric fucking superheroes now?
That is
aren't
one
they
thing
a
I've
minority?
wondered. 1938 was the first Superman. Action Comics #1.
1930. Yeah, I was gonna say I knew it was 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucker's worth a pretty penny, no matter what condition it's in.
Yeah, shut up.
I
No,
remember a copy of that sold for like 2.2 million or something like that. It was fucking crazy.
actually, get this. When I was younger, I had an uncle that was really into comic books. Everybody thought he was a loser, probably because he really was a loser. But he gave me all his comic books. I think it was the very first Silver Surfer.
Ooh, that'd be a pretty valuable one.
Yeah, my mom gave, you know what milk cartons are? Like the milk crates?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
12 by 12 boxes.
Yeah, bachelor furniture.
Yeah, she gave 8 of them away full of comics.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
And it was all like original comics from 60s, 70s, 80s on.
Oh, no.
Well, you rarely know what's gonna sell. Like I made a surprise.
No, then she tries to sell fucking Disney movies because they have that stupid black diamond on them.
Yeah. You guys know that card game Yu-Gi-Oh?
I've heard of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm familiar, kind of.
So I used to play it. I used to collect it. I've been out of it for a while, but I took some cards to a tournament recently to talk with people and find out what's happening in the card game. And I had one card apparently that a bunch of people wanted, and it ended up being a bidding war. It's like, hey, how much? And one guy was like, okay, 50, and then it went up to 100, and they're going back and forth like, okay. And then one guy is like offered me 300 for it. There's one card, started off 50.
God damn.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now this guy, I agreed to the 300 one, but this guy, it's been about a month now. He hasn't paid me, so I'm like, well, next weekend is their next little tournament. Guy doesn't bring me some money. Yeah, I start the bidding war all over again. See.
Yeah. Well, we have a question. What's everyone's favorite comic book character?
I didn't read comics.
No, it varies. 'Cause the comics change depending on who's writing and who's drawing it. It's like, I could say Batman, but, I mean, modern-day Batman comics kind of suck.
Well, I mean, you could be specific. You could say, this version of this particular character.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Don't overthink it, dude. Just answer the question.
I would think... I don't remember what the name of the comic was, but it was one of the DC ones with the Red Hood. It was the first introduction of Jason Todd as the Red Hood. I'm just going to say Red Hood.
Red Hood? All right.
Yeah.
Mine's Wolverine. I know that's fucking plain, but it's fucking Wolverine.
That's fair. I'm a
Long
big
Shot.
fan of
Long Shot is one of mine. It's like a close second. I always like Long Shot. Okay, sorry, go ahead, man.
Oh no, I just like the Punisher. I like that he fucking kills the bad guys. I think he's the only moral superhero.
Yeah. No, Punisher's badass, dude.
I think if you're not willing to kill the supervillains, you're not a moral superhero. You're just a fucking you're a pansy in a fucking outfit.
Yeah, no, that's the whole argument with Batman not killing. Like, dude, no, he's going to get out. Okay, the first couple times, all right. But then, after the, I don't know, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th time, and more people, yeah, you're fucking responsible.
Here's a question for you. And it might be off the wall.
Uh-oh. Off the wall,
Comics?
and your can's rattling.
Whatever. Comics are kind of I don't know. Are any of you guys been into anything cool, like cars or engines?
I mean, I can rebuild an engine if you give me the right book. Every engine has a specific book that goes with rebuilding that particular engine, so you got to have the specs to do it correctly. Because if you're off by a few thousandths of an inch, or you don't put in the right thrust washers, or you forget to fucking grease them up, shit's going bad when you start that puppy up again.
Well, no, because you guys on comic books is I hate to say it, if you guys went to the bar or whatever and started talking to people about comic books, it'd probably sound a lot like me going to the bar and talking about engines and cars.
What do you mean?
It could be. Are you trying to say, guys, don't talk about comics? I can't keep up with this conversation.
It's not cool.
Kind of.
Oh, yeah, I don't really understand where you're going from.
I was also kind of segueing to a story.
I also teach dance, or I used to teach dance, so I could talk about that, but I guarantee you no one wants that.
My girlfriend has a gay friend that teaches dance.
They're all be in the wrong bar. There's too many women in this bar for these stories.
No, because here's the thing. I had a guy tell me that he took engine out of a 78 Chevy truck and put it in a 78 Chevy car.
Yeah, totally plausible.
No, it's not.
Okay, sure it's not.
The oil pan's different.
But you got to keep in mind, when you're talking about classic cars, people are fabricating parts all the time.
No, he said that he actually just took it out of a truck and popped it in a car.
Okay, I assume he's customizing it when he says that, because you would have to obviously you can't just disconnect it and then reconnect it to the other one. There's a lot of stuff you'd have to change in the car.
Well, actually,
you probably
not
have
too
to
much.
literally fabricate parts to make it work.
No. When you go like a old school small block Chevy, believe it or not, the blocks were almost identical.
Yeah, well, I mean,
other than the number.
But
like you had the oil pump.
It was,
oil pump and oil pan and everything else would not fit between a truck and a car because cross members are in different locations in trucks and cars.
Yeah, I'm assuming you would change that. Like, you would be welding.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
And stuff like that. Okay, then no, he's an idiot. I just assume, like, if you're talking about that, you would definitely know that, like, you're going to have to custom make parts. Like, you're going to have to fucking weld shit. You're cutting pieces of metal out where maybe you shouldn't.
No, actually, you don't really have to.
But, well, here's depending the thing on how crazy you're getting.
You don't even have to modify too much. It's the tube to the oil pump.
Oh, yeah?
And the oil pan.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all.
No.
But I mean, like you see things where like people take and put, like they'll buy like a classic, what do you call that? Damn it, I can't think of the name of it now. But like the old Fords and the old like coupes and stuff like from the 20s and shit.
Or you think of hot rods, rat rods.
Yeah, and they're putting in like giant fucking like 8-cylinder Chevy and Ford motors in it. Like things that were never designed to be in there. Like like you can do that kind of shit. You're making a lot of custom stuff. You're paying a machine shop and a welder to do a lot of fucking work on your car.
Oh, no. You just do it yourself.
Well,
there's no machining of the parts.
That sounds like a terrible plan.
No, you make your own motor mounts and you weld them to the frame. And
I prefer to be in a little more tight specifications. If I'm
when you're talking like motor mounts,
I wouldn't be doing that kind of shit anyway. I'd rather just stay with keep it simple. Whatever the original parts are, you're better off anyway. But
no, it's all rudimentary. It's man.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it just depends on your point of view. Like you would go the hard and dirty way. I'd definitely rather like pay somebody to like get it within the right specifications. Like I want to spend thousands.
I just have a problem paying people. Like that's almost
the
how
car's killed it once, gone. Later, man. Have a good night, one.
That's how I almost got into cars. Basically, was I couldn't afford a mechanic. And now it's one of those things like, I know how to fix that.
Yeah,
do I really want to pay somebody to do something I can do?
Yeah, but I mean, nowadays it's half of it is just like you don't even diagnose shit. You just plug a fucking computer in, and the computer tells you what's wrong, and then
no,
because it's
you still have to diagnose. Here's the funny thing too, and most people forget it. No one's ever reinvented the wheel. Like, your modern engine works the same way as those 1908.
Yeah, but there's like a million fucking computer parts on the damn thing and sensors now that, like, the only way to find out if they're bad is through the computer. Well, not the only way, but the easiest way.
Yeah, but it's just a sensor. It doesn't tell you what the real problem is.
But I mean, that's the problem. Half the time, it's just a sensor that went out. It's not even an actual engine problem.
True. I have that actually right now. I have a bad coolant sensor.
Yeah. And as long as you know it's just the sensor, you're fine. So there is that respect that you just have to know how to diagnose. But it's just easier these days to plug in a computer and start from there, and then you narrow it down like within like 5 seconds.
Damn, you're a better mechanic than me if you do it in 5 seconds.
Well, not. I'm for the sake of fucking argument, I'm just exaggerating.
I'm being an ass. Whatever.
But it's like the fucking. Oh, what was it? I forget what they call it now. The sensor that tells when your engine is at top dead center. For the cam position sensor, I think it is on my Volvo went out, and it's like I never would have fucking figured that out. If I didn't plug in the computer and it tell me like you need to replace the cam position sensor, I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Oh, it was lugging when you went down the road.
It was doing weird shit. It wasn't just lugging. And actually, it really wasn't running that bad at all. It just was the fucking engine light came on.
Hey, Samaj, you still around?
Yep.
I got a question for you. Yeah, you guys are plugging shit. You up for Canadian politics talk tomorrow? During the live watch? They're having the debate 5:00 our time.
I want to say yes, but I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I gotta be moving around some stuff, so I guess if it's happening, yeah, sure, fire me or I guess just hop on your Discord.
Are we friends on Discord?
Hold on.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, good. We'll do things that way.
Yeah, this whole Discord shit's a little odd. I was just gonna do a hangout and do it that way.
The hangouts are gone, dude.
Yeah.
No, I still have my way to have hangouts.
There is another
well.
way around to do hangouts. I don't know if they patched that out yet.
It's hangout. You do the actual hangouts thing, and then you screen share essentially through OBS.
Oh, so you can't broadcast live from the hangouts, but you can stream it.
Right.
That's clever. I like that. That's a good way to go.
Otherwise, Discord. I don't know because I don't have my stream. I don't know. Streamlabs annoys me.
There's another one called StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Yeah, that's another one that people have been using. From what I've heard, it's pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah, it.
Yeah, no, whatever. I'll look into it. I don't know. Do I have OBS on here? No, that's Steam. I actually don't know if I put OBS on this computer.
Oh, there you go.
This is that computer I built because I thought I'd want to get into computer gaming.
Hey, if you're ever on VR chat, let me know.
What's VR chat?
It's a virtual reality chat worlds. You go around and just check out these crazy worlds that people made. You don't have to have virtual reality to do it, but it makes it more fun. And it's just people hanging out and bullshitting with each other and fucking. Some of the worlds have games to play and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's adult version of Roblox?
I've never played Roblox, but yes.
My kids play Roblox.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played Roblox. I'm too old. I think it wasn't really a big thing. At least maybe I just got into Minecraft and never heard about it. When I
like it better than Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own.
No, in Roblox you can create your own games too.
Yeah. I think people did
what?
in Minecraft, but it was way harder than probably Roblox was. But anyway, I do have a question for you guys. Kind of a little bit back to the comic book stuff, not quite as much. But how fucking funny is it that the Joker came out and all these journalists are like, God damn it, please somebody shoot somebody.
I think it's
dude, they really were fucking pushing that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious at this point that the media, and especially the entertainment media, is totally unhinged, maybe even corrupt.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't know.
Just a little.
Just a little. They're fishing for something to talk about because it's just not going to happen. And also, they keep saying, "Oh, incels this and all that." Yeah, no, thank you. And also, speaking of the Joker, I just came from that movie.
Oh, you just came from.
Is it any good?
It is great. It is a great movie. Well worth a watch.
Kind of nice having that guy be the good guy.
He's not the good guy. This is not a movie about a good guy. This is a movie about someone's descent into insanity and just it's a really grueling movie, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I may have watched the first 15 minutes on a screener and decided that it looked good enough that I'd rather just wait and see it in a theater.
Yeah. I mean, it's well worth it. I think this movie, it deserves all the praise it's getting. Also, I think it's funny that all the angry criticism is just imploding on the critics.
That was the part I thought was hilarious to watch.
Here's the thing. If a movie critic doesn't like a movie, chances are it's a pretty good movie.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, nowadays for sure.
That is true, yeah.
Well, and the creators of South Park made a comment about all this. They said something along the lines that it must be incredibly sad and feel like you're in prison when you watch something and you generally like it, but in order to keep your job, you have
to pretend that it's the worst thing ever. Did I get kicked out of my own stream? Why is...
That's just what they want you to think, dude.
Well, not loading that website again. I just fucking loaded a website for an article and then fucking it just killed the volume and everything. Holy
Why
shit.
was it like swarming with pop-up ads?
No, it started my VR program. For I don't know why, because it's not a VR website. It's just an article from CNN. And suddenly, like my virtual reality program started running and trying to get me to initialize the headset, and there it goes again. And now I can't hear anybody again. Okay.
Quit fucking with shit.
I didn't. That just turned on. Like, the article is not even on the screen anymore. It just tried to turn on my VR again. That's weird.
That's pretty crazy.
Alright, never going to CNN again.
Yeah, that it's become cancer.
Become cancer?
Well, okay, it is cancer.
I like to be able to see, like, all points of view, even if that point of view is arguably insane. You know, like, just completely out of their
Well, if you
mind.
want the insane point of view, there's always CNBC.
That's true. There's that, too. I can go there.
Like,
CNN's probably going to go out of business eventually, so...
Well, here's the shitty thing, is... The only reason why I still have, like, cable TV is for news networks.
We're actually looking at trying to figure out a way to, like, get off of, like, the main cable program, like, get off of Comcast and see if there's another way to get those channels.
Do you have an Xbox?
No, but that would be easily something we would be willing to obtain for something like that.
Okay, because I downloaded an app on the Xbox. I get all the news channels.
Okay.
So Fox, CNN, CNBC.
Yeah.
And then a couple independent guys, which I've never heard of before. And then essentially your basic cable. So you get like Spike TV or TNN, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, that's
TMT.
what we would be looking for. And then like the sports channels, like your basic cable, your news,
Yeah,
your
ESPN,
sports.
ESPN2, NHL, NFL.
Does it still have the function where you can like set it to record multiple different like shows?
No, you don't record anything.
Oh, okay, then that might not work for us. But that's a good one. That's a good option.
But no, like it's sitting there. If I wasn't in Canada and didn't care about Canadian news, I would have cut my cable when that app came around.
Yeah, no, and that works. But like the whole thing is just for my dad.
But
and if you
like,
can't record shows, it's just not going to work for her.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well, here's the thing.
Just,
even these things, though,
option, so.
Even these things, Stabby,
mm-hmm.
They have no Canadian content.
That's fucking weird.
Like, okay, I'll be honest. I still watch mainstream news because I want their opinion. I kind of thrive off of their fucking retarded ass shit.
Well, and it's pretty easy to separate the fucking their personal opinion from like the facts of what occurred.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's the opening line. There's like, today in Washington, somebody signed something. Like, okay, that's that. And then after that, you can just ignore them. like, you can listen to what they say just so you have an idea of what that frame of reference is, but you just generally ignore them after they say, like, what happened. You just be like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, in Canada, it's not as easy. Like, we have our CBC. Our CBC is like the CNBC.
Okay, that was a lot of letters. But I get it, your CBC is like the CNBC.
Yeah. And we have CTV News, which is like CNN. And we really have no Fox News.
I was going to say, kind of like you have no real conservative party, you have no real conservative news network, right? I was really going to ask that.
The closest we have is the Rebel Media. But
have you seen them lately, though?
Yeah, they're a little censorious, but, I mean...
They're worse than the CABC for the censorious. Like that Keen Brexit guy, or whatever the fuck his name is. It's like, he's so hard after a reaction that I swear if somebody stepped on his toe, he'd make it into a fucking murder case.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, it's one thing when you hear Brian Lee gets pushed around, because Brian Lilly's been around since we were kids.
Yes, and apparently he's no longer an accredited source of journalism. How'd that work out?
I don't know. How about the last 30 years of his career?
Yeah, that's what I thought was strange. Like, really?
And his opinion hasn't changed very much over that 30 years.
That's like half of the people that are Republicans in the U.S. now.
They started out as Democrats.
Changed over the last 30 years. They were Democrats, now they're Republicans, and they don't know what the fuck happened. Trump is not a Republican. I don't fucking understand why anybody thinks that.
Well, he's a Democrat.
Yeah, he's absolutely an old business Democrat.
Well, he ran as a Republican because, I mean, he didn't want to be part of the Democrats.
Yeah. Pence is a Republican.
That's why they say... What?
One soundbite that I can't find is he was on Oprah back in the 90s, and he was caught saying the only reason why he had ever run as a Republican is because he thought that the American people were stupid enough to believe that he was one of them.
Yeah, he probably said that, and he's not wrong.
There was an interview from Hillary Clinton when she was trying to run, and it was on one of those like Jimmy late night shows. I can't remember which one it was because there's a couple Jimmy late night shows, but there was one in particular. It's on YouTube, but it will never autofill the search. It's something you can't get. I always thought that was
if it autofilled, somebody'd end up with a bullet in their head or two bullets in their head committing suicide.
That could be. But yeah, it's like every other interview you get from her on her election, because they were trying to promote it, I guess, but this one didn't. And now I listened to the interview, and the reason why it was mentioned on the Joe Rogan podcast, but they said the reason why you can't find it, or it'll never autofill, you have to go out of your way to actually type in the whole title, is because in that one they asked her the question about aliens.
Wait, what? Like
what?
Like ET aliens?
Huh?
Like ET aliens or like illegal aliens?
No, ET aliens.
Really?
They ask. Apparently, if you try to ask politicians that, it's apparently not something you can find politicians talking about on YouTube unless you really like fill in the rest of it. Like, I'm just talking about autofill. Okay, you can get interviews from many different politicians on different shows and whatnot. They'll all fill on anything from immigration to who knows what else. But you try to look up aliens, like when people ask them about aliens, it'll never autofill. And I thought, well, that's a strange thing. Now, I haven't tested that, but I know Hillary Clinton on one of those Jimmy shows, that one definitely didn't autofill.
Weird. I wonder what that's about.
Well, it could just be a coincidence. I've never tested the theory out, because I don't know like what shows have asked politicians about aliens. That I'm sure there's a lot.
I'm sure at some point or another, yeah, but I would imagine that most of that kind of stuff politicians avoid because it just kind of looks like they're like crazy or something, or like dealing with like wacky shit instead of like the actual like, you know, how are you going to fix the economics? How are you going to deal with immigration? How are you going to deal with schools and crime? And
yeah,
how are you going to stop them kids from smoking the wacky tobacco and all that kind of nonsense?
Yeah, there's a lot of people with a lot of important questions, and aliens aren't really all that important, I guess, but there's still a lot of people out there who want to talk about it.
I honestly would love to hear a fucking politicians like have that be a part of their normal like platform for how they run. Like, do you believe in aliens? Do you think that it's good for us to seek out contact? What is your school of thought on aliens, sir?
No. Never mind. I have nothing further to say.
Oh man.
Just like the politicians.
Whatever. If it wasn't for YouTube, I might even run.
Why don't you run?
Have you seen me on YouTube?
That might get you elected.
I'll tell you this much.
I believe there is actually a video of me advocating for slavery.
That might still get you elected at this point. Like, fucking everything's so fucking crazy right now. You never know, man.
Well, given the way sometimes it can go, like, look, if Rob Ford was still alive, I'd vote for him.
I would too.
Wasn't that like the cocaine fucking addict crazy guy?
Yep. That's
well,
him.
He was like the Ralph Klein of Ontario.
He was entertaining, and I liked it. I don't know if that he's the only one that called everyone out, like, because they were trying to say, "Oh, you use drugs and that kind of stuff," and how could you? And his response was, "Oh, come on, you've all done it. Come on." Do you remember when Klein went to the homeless shelter and threw loose change at bums and told them to get a job? Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Fucking dude, Canadian politics is crazy. I don't think we've had anything like that.
Yeah, like 3 months later we
elected shit, but way back in the day.
No, 3 months later we re-elected him.
God damn, dude.
Which Canadian were you talking about? Because I only like one of these Canadians.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you retard.
Why did you just assume that I was talking about you? Maybe I was talking shit about Samaj. Samaj, you're a piece of shit and I hate you.
Because no one has anything against Samaj.
Yeah, that and everyone hates you because you're a piece of shit.
Fuck you.
I want to say it's a sad truth that everyone likes me. But I don't know. I guess you do. I don't know. I've never pissed anyone off that much.
Hey, want to hear something cooler, Satan? My new girlfriend doesn't have cancer.
Is that what happened to the old girlfriend?
She died because she had cancer, remember?
No, she didn't die. But it was confirmed that she actually did have cancer.
Why is it every time we talk you bring up your ex-girlfriend with cancer?
I don't know.
Because you were in that call.
Dude, that was like a year and a half ago. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Satan, I
get
think he
better
wants
material,
to get
futter.
I've been offline. Sorry, I have actually got a fucking life, you retarded fucking window licker.
Then talk about that shit.
Jesus
Get better
Christ.
material.
Oh my god, you guys are you're such good friends. You can feel the love in the room. Datefly, am I wrong?
I mean, you're usually
is he muted or?
I think he's still gone.
Yeah, he likes to go do laundry like for some of the podcasts. That's how quality we are. Oh man,
that's why I was hoping for gaming and yelling to come in while the dryer was going.
Satan, did you see the latest piece of evidence I posted that fucking that pop star chick is sleeping with her brother?
I don't care. I'm just gonna assume she is, and then just be done with it because I don't want to care.
It's them fucking in a bed together doing a song on stage. Like fucking like them like. I'm telling you, dude, it's pretty fucking funny.
I also didn't realize that she was only like fucking like 21 years old right now.
Is she? Oh, dude, I was fucking young. I didn't realize that fucking baby.
And she's been around since she was fucking 14.
Wow, damn.
Holy shit. I'm looking up through the fucking general chat here. You actually subscribed for fucking Pornhub Premium?
Yeah,
no,
sure
no.
do.
Somebody
did, not me, though.
No, it was Satan.
Oh,
He's the one that shared the link. And the thing is, the website is PornhubPremium.com.
Yeah.
How sad is your life that you actually have to pay for that shit nowadays?
How sad is your life that you're sitting there fapping people? You don't even fucking pay. What a fucking loser! You don't even pay for your porn. What a fucking cheap piece of shit.
Why would I
because
pay?
You're Canadian.
Why would I pay?
Oh. Maybe they just don't take Canadian money.
Yeah, fucking free healthcare, free porn. Yeah, whatever. Fuck Canada.
Well, I mean, at least we still have it. I think in the UK they just implemented that you have to get a porn license to watch porn.
Hey,
You're being facetious, right? Like, that's not a real thing.
It's a license, mate.
License, thank you. You're gonna get yourself a license.
Okay, that's not a real thing, right?
That is a real thing. Now, I don't think it's gone into effect yet.
Okay, fuck you. I can't believe that I'm actually Googling this.
Yeah, go for it, man. I mean, I hope it doesn't go through. It's bad enough they banned like more than half the porn titles, like categories. I mean, this is all in the UK. Like the UK is, yeah, the UK is going absolutely insane right now.
Oh, that's right. They did put out that fucking crazy ass ban on all sorts of porn, didn't they? I'd forgotten about that shit.
What the fuck?
What? You didn't hear this? This is sort of old news, but yeah.
I thought that was like getting canceled or something, but I guess because of the Brexit thing, but I guess not.
Well, yeah. Well, the Brexit thing is supposed to be at the end of October, and
it won't be.
From what I've heard, yeah, things are going insane in their parliament right now. Like, people are panicking and are doing everything they can to stop it. They may succeed. I don't know. I hope they don't. Like, Brexit's gotta happen.
I hope they do. I hope they do, and the people in fucking the UK realize, oh yeah, we have to kill them. And have a fucking revolution like they fucking should have like 10 fucking years ago. Get the fucking clue. You can't have a revolution without blood. It just doesn't work that way. It's like the people in France. Like, all right, I respect you guys want to have a revolution. Oh wait, you want to just protest and you think your president's going to step down? No, you're retarded.
Nah, you know what? I'm up for like a worldwide the people versus the government war. It won't last long, and only like maybe 12 countries will actually win. But we can get the population down to about like 1 million people, and we'll be fucking good. No more global warming, no more bullshit. We can just fucking get the population down to a fucking million.
You think the government would win that war?
I think it depends on the area. I know
right
now...
I know the U.S. the government wouldn't win because half the people in the government would be like, revolution, I fucking want in. Just because that's fucking our society. Our just like, rebels? We have rebels? We're in with that.
Like, blame Star Wars.
I think if it comes to America, most of the people in the government are going to choose the side of the people just because... They know how many fucking guns we have. They're never going to be fucking safe. Like...
Well, and then there's not going to be uniforms in a revolution, so it's not like they're going to know who to tell the soldiers that are still loyal to shoot at. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a real tough part. That might work out in a lot of other places where the citizens are unarmed, and it's like, well, yeah, shoot the people throwing rocks. That's real easy. You know, it's very simple to tell them apart. But when half the fucking, like, fucking... white people, I don't know if you know this, Satan, because you're only half white, so But there are a lot of white people who take their kids and like on the weekend will go take like bullet wound care classes for fun.
What?
Like that's not abnormal. There are a lot
How is that
fucking...
not abnormal?
Well, not abnormal for them.
It's extremely common in the prepper community, but it's beginning to get like more and more common just in general to go and take like advanced first aid with your family.
Why?
It's like a team building event.
Well, I
White
think
people are fucking crazy.
like those people who are all about those doomsday preppers. At first, I thought those guys are crazy, but the way the world's going right now, it seems like it's a very
5 years of food
idea.
in your own nuclear bunker sounds pretty nice, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Well, it also the whole thing going on right now. We're trying to eating bugs as a proper diet. Like, no, that's stupid. That's ridiculous. But the part of the theory is that the reason why they're bringing this up, the whole bug eating thing, is because they're trying to prep society for a food shortage.
I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Isn't that
though.
why we have cats and dogs?
Why would we end up at the food shortage?
Well, there again.
I mean, if there's like
know why.
another Dust Bowl or something, but the Dust Bowl happened because they weren't rotating crops. Like
Well,
they were
it's like-
farming extremely badly for the land.
Like, yeah, like why?
And they were doing it for like was it 15, 16 fucking years?
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of signs leading up to it, but they were like, well, everyone wants this, and now we have this giant market to make sure everyone gets this, but we're getting paid really fucking well to give them this, so let's not rotate crops, and oh shit, now everyone's fucking dying.
Yeah, because the top's so fucking...
and half the country is fucking barren for another 40 fucking years.
Well, plus the amount of arable land in the world is actually pretty large. I mean, it's not all being used, so it seems odd. I think if they want to include bugs in the market, that's not a bad thing. If they find other sources of food and people want to buy it, fucking whatever. You know?
Yeah, well, I mean, bugs aren't exactly healthy for a human digestive system, considering the amount of bacteria and stuff. Even if you cook them really well.
Well, that's why they
internal-
raise them separate. Like they control their diet so that they don't have that. I'm assuming that's what they're planning.
No, that's not what they're planning.
Crickets specifically are actually very healthy. Like they carry next to zero germs and bacteria or viruses or anything that we can catch. And they're also super high in protein and a bunch of vitamins and minerals that we don't normally get.
If they make it nacho cheese flavored, I'll try it at least once.
Well, if an item is incredibly healthy, it still probably isn't good for you, because the body is not designed to digest that type of food. It's the same reason why veganism and vegetarianism is not a good source of diet.
I'm not talking about as an only source.
I disagree. I think vegans are a great source of food.
that could
They're a
be.
naturally renewable resource.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you see a vegan, they don't look all that healthy, do they?
Or happy.
Or happy, exactly, because that's not a lifestyle that we have evolved to have.
I knew
And
a fat vegan.
What?
I knew a fat vegan. I always
Well,
suspected he was lying though,
Yeah, he is a closeted meat eater.
because this dude was big, like not just a little chubby, but he's fucking
Well-
big.
Or did he just start the diet?
No, he'd been doing it for years, and he was still really fat. I think he ate a lot of bread.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
Well, that's not vegan then. Bread's not vegan, isn't it?
You can make bread without milk and eggs. Like you can do it with other things.
I fucking guess, but
Like it has to be leavened with you can't leaven it with yeast, and you can't put egg and milk, but you can put like fucking weird tofu extracts and fucking cashew milk or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like there's things you can do, I'm sure. I wouldn't want to eat it, but I'm sure it can be made.
whatever the hell juice that you get from a nut is not milk. That shit's nut juice. That just doesn't sound good, so they want to call it milk.
Yeah.
You get milk from tits. You don't get milk from fucking nuts.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with you on that. 100%.
Like when I come all over your face, you didn't just get milked; you got fucking nutted on. Like that's not how that fucking works.
You don't want to ruin. Don't let him ruin his kink. Don't ruin Satan's kink world. Honestly, that seems like a very mild kink for Satan. Really, that's the conversation killer? Nobody's got any response.
Oh no, we just know Satan, and we were kind of expecting that.
I assumed that Fire was still looking up on that whole porn license.
Oh.
No, I found out that somebody deleted me off Facebook. It was all good.
No.
Well,
yeah, no, this chick was like bragging about how her kid went to fucking cooking class and making good meal. They made a fucking quesadilla, and it is obvious because of the outline, like the grill outlines, that they made the quesadilla. They made it in a fucking goddamn waffle iron.
So you felt the need to destroy somebody over the internet because they made a quesadilla.
I didn't comment on it though.
Oh, okay.
Can someone like lower his mic a bit? That's getting a bit much.
Yeah, I don't know how I can't separate the audio on my end. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no. The thing is there's one thing about being proud that your kid knows how to cook. But if your kid's making quesadilla in a fucking waffle iron, they don't know how to cook.
That's just a cheesy waffle.
I just don't understand why that matters. That some kid made a quesadilla in a waffle iron.
Because it was like this bragging thing, and everybody was giving props.
you should.
And I'm like, really? Your kid's fucking half retarded and fat as fuck.
I think you should give them like some leeway on that kind of thing, because they're probably perfectly aware that's the greatest accomplishment they're probably going to ever have. You're going to be the
best parent. You're going to be the best fucking parent, Futter. Your kids aren't going to grow up with any complexes whatsoever.
Me or him?
Whose name is Futter?
He really did say Futter.
The process of
elimination. He very specifically said your name,
Futter.
I want to be honest.
Is Samaj's name Futter?
And I'm not stoned tonight.
Is name Futter?
I didn't hear it.
Happy's name Futter? No, Butter's name is Futter.
I did not hear you say Futter.
Fucking retard. Oh.
You mother futter.
My kids might grow up with complexes, but at least they'll know how to fucking cook a real goddamn meal.
You know, let me know when your kid's 18th birthday is, and I'll make sure to go tip her at the fucking strip club.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn, dude. Satan's fucking vicious. I mean, even for Satan, dude. Holy shit.
You know what? My kid has better fucking life choices than that. She wouldn't even take your fucking money.
Okay, so not only she's a stripper, she's a dumb broke stripper.
You don't have money. You'll be dead by the time she's 18.
I mean, he's got a point. Your liver's probably going to get you.
Please make that a
then.
promise.
What?
Said please make that a promise, because your kid's what, like fucking 8 or 9 now, 7 or 8, somewhere in there. Your oldest.
12.
Jesus. I'll be alive in 6 years. Fuck it.
You still won't be allowed in Canada.
You're right. Canada won't be a country anymore. You'll only be allowed to go to Canada if you pass the paper bag test.
Paper bag test?
Yeah, if you're darker than a paper bag, you get to go to Canada.
Oh my god. That's gonna be the Hollywood test, man. Like, what was it? There was a new animated Superman movie that I saw. And, like, half the characters are black. Just like, really? Seems like an awful lot.
Well, you gotta represent that 13% of your population.
Oh, none of the bad guys, though. I don't.
They also commit 50% of the crime.
I'm just waiting for like the Superman movie where like Lex Luthor has dreadlocks and so does Superman. They'll be like, yeah, boy, he be trying to steal the property. Because, you know, now Lex Luthor in all the new movies, he's just like a guy trying to like steal land. Like that's the sum total of his like evil
it's not fucking
plan.
Scooby-Doo.
It's like every Superman movie though. He's just trying to steal land in every fucking Superman movie. The live action ones, not the animated ones. The animated ones, he's still like a really good villain, but he's just like a real estate fraud, and that's like the big fucking thing in all the fucking movies. It seems like.
That's
oh wait, no, sorry, Futter. We went back to
crime.
comics. My bad.
Oh no, I reverted back to going playing my War Thunder.
I guess we're even then.
I've been waiting in queue now 40 seconds.
War Thunder is a fun game. I can't argue with you there. It's an excellent game.
It's kind of addicting.
Yeah, I uninstalled it for like because I just can't do it all the time.
What really pisses me off, there's no voice chat really in it. Like where you can actually like coordinate with the other people on your team.
Well, that's why you're supposed to use things like Discord, though.
But I don't know other people that play War Thunder.
Oh,
Because you don't have friends, man.
Shut up! I'm coming from fucking Xbox to PC.
Master Race.
Yeah, I once said PC Master Race, and somebody said I was being racist.
yeah. There's a lot of games that'll censor that in like the chat if it's like a typed chat. PC Master.
Oh no, I was at the bar.
Oh, whoa, wow. Hey, you're giving us shit about talking about fucking comic books. You're at the bar talking about PC Master Race.
Oh fuck.
Well,
I'm sure half the fucking zygotes in the bar know comics at this point. Like they're all over the fucking movies.
whatever.
Dude, the only games I played on computer or on PC and that is the arcade emulators or like Nintendo emulators. Those are a lot of fun.
Good for you.
Any of you guys ever mess with that? The arcade emulators? You know,
No.
like the NES emulators?
Oh, yeah.
That shit's pretty fucking badass, dude. Because you can play essentially a theme that's at least 5 years old, which is pretty much any of them at this point. I don't even think they make new ones. Yeah, you can basically play any fucking arcade game on there. It's fucking awesome. So there.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, everybody should do it, man.
I'm honestly surprised that Nintendo hasn't put out like a little USB Nintendo, like the original one, with just a bunch of the games on there, or charged people for the games, and you just plug in a USB to make your computer compatible with it. Because I'm sure a ton of people would buy that shit, like just for like the fucking nostalgia.
Well, they had the mini NES console. It wasn't.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I can't remember the name of it though.
Yeah, I know they got that for the TV. I just think that there's a lot of people who would buy it and play it on their computer or something, or like Bluetooth a couple of like controllers and play with their friends on computer or something like that.
But they already get it for free.
Yes.
Yeah, there are already emulators on there, dude.
There are emulators, but like I'm sure people would pay for the service. I'm sure not everybody, you know, like there's plenty of people who would pay. There's plenty of people who would be smart enough not to, but it just surprises me that they haven't tried to tap that market, because it's like a nostalgia, thing. And nostalgia is going to get people that want to buy it just to have like the cool thing, not necessarily because they have to.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty silly to buy it. I remember I had the NES emulator on. I had a old. This was back several years ago, but I had the original Samsung Stratosphere, which is the one that had the the QWERTY keyboard that folded, that it slid up or slid down, whatever. and you could actually map what buttons you wanted to be. You know, the A button, the B button, up, down, left, right button, and all that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was really gonna be proud of you.
Yeah,
proud
that
of
was
you if you
fucking-
actually went and did the whole fucking Konami code.
Up, down, left, right, BH. That code?
Fucking bastard, son of a fucking bitch.
Okay.
Wow. Futter is not a fan of Konami codes.
My apologies.
No, they fucking killed my tank.
I knew you weren't talking
Half
to me, dude.
a fucking tard, dude.
Shut up.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep with it, dude. I want an audible groan out of everybody.
Yeah, don't
Time
tread
this is
on
over.
Futter.
God damn it, I'm already bored with it.
No, you.
And
No, the thing is with this game, you only get to play your tank once.
Yeah, and then you gotta wait until everybody else is dead.
No, you gotta pick from a different tank. And all the other tanks kind of
Oh, that's
fucking
right. Yeah,
suck.
yeah. You don't have lives. You just have different vehicles. So, like, you have the one tank, and then the next tank, and then the next. Yeah.
What game we talking about here?
War Thunder.
Oh, okay.
It's free to play, and essentially you can buy like all the really good vehicles, or you can unlock them by spending time and earning like experience points. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so you gotta either buy or unlock a bunch of tanks, and then instead
Back up.
Jesus Christ.
settle, dude. Settle.
No, there's like 8 tanks there.
Yeah,
That's
still
just
don't care.
it's a target-rich environment. Don't be a pussy.
Shit.
All right.
Shit.
And there for a second, I thought the other day, man, I wonder what Futter's been up to. I missed that dude. I was wrong. I don't.
I will never wonder what's up ever again.
Oh man, did you guys see the Florida chick that got caught with fucking, what was it? Oh, how many bombs was it? Like 24 pipe bombs in her bedroom?
Yeah,
Holy
I heard
shit.
about that. Wasn't it like her parents that ratted her out
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah, her parents turned her in.
Whoa. Her parents
Fuck
are
yeah,
fucking
I would-
snitches?
Her parents
Yeah.
snitched her out. They found 24 pipe bombs
Fuck that.
in
No,
her
like,
fucking in her
okay,
bedroom.
it's time for us to roll. We gotta roll on her parents. They fucking snitched. That shit ain't cool.
She had a bunch of guns, like
Yeah.
a couple
Yeah.
of bows, a pair of nunchucks, and a couple of hatchets. Are we sure?
Wow.
Jesus.
I don't know, man. That might be. that is excessive. Like I would be probably terrified of my kid at that point and turn him in too. Jesus
Hold
Christ!
on, let me
No,
screen
like, oh,
share
shit,
this with
maybe
the
I raised them.
stream, because this is actually a lot. Like a lot. It's just like, but it doesn't look as much like a
Yeah.
shooter as like a really sad like girl that probably couldn't get laid. As odd as that sounds.
Does that exist?
I
You
don't
know
know.
how much of a fucking train wreck you have to be as a chick to not be able to get laid?
Well, there you go. You can take a look at her face right there. Mugshot for Michelle Louise Colts. She kind of looks like a, I don't know, like a dorky or Peter Pan.
Christ.
Oh, some dude find it somewhere.
Oh, some dude would bang it. But fucking, like, she had a toolbox full of, like, 24 pipe bombs. She had intended to, I guess, use them on people. Like, when she talked to the sheriff, she just was, admitted it.
But that's not a girl.
No, that is a woman.
Is it a trans woman?
I don't know. They didn't say if she's trans or not, but she has a vagina.
Are there
so-
any other kind of women nowadays?
Yeah, really.
Stop being such a fucking bigot.
I'm just.
But I like
I'm
that there's
just
2
saying.
bows with a
Yeah,
whole fucking, like,
transphobe.
bunch of arrows, a fucking couple of hatchets, some nunchucks, a fucking, like a
Okay,
short sword.
stop. Let's look at those weapons that they confiscated.
Well, some of these are BB guns, yeah, and some of them are...
No, the
railguns.
next one's over.
Yeah, these are
Go
BB
over?
guns.
The orange tip signifies that it's a toy.
No, those are pellet guns, but some of the guns they found were real. These are just some of the pellet guns they're showing. I don't know if they have pictures of the real guns, because I think they said they were guns too, right?
Every one of those is just a toy.
No, pistol powder.
Oh, fuck. I'll be back.
Oh, and she apparently also had books and DVDs on murder, mass killing, bomb making, and domestic terrorism. So she was researching.
God damn. Yeah, like at first I was going to say, when I was, my late teens, early 20s, my parents found the 50, pot plants I was growing in the backyard. They just told me to get them off the property. They didn't turn me in. But the more that you go into the story, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I think I would do the same. I think I would turn the.
I didn't look at her picture. Was it a white girl or was it a black girl? Because we all know, like, oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, her parents.
Dude, only fucking. Only white people make bombs, dude. Come on.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sorry, white and brown.
Did you forget about the entire fucking the entire Middle East?
Yeah, that's why it's white and brown. Black people don't make bombs, dude. Is my point.
Black people don't make pipe bombs; they smoke pipes.
Dude, that's incredibly
really fucking
stereotypical. And also accurate.
Oh man!
Go to another battle.
Somebody wrote a fucking paper on why you need to design sex robots so that they will reject their owners.
I saw that on Twitter.
I haven't read the whole paper, but I thought that was pretty fucking funny. They're like, no, it needs to have a consent module.
So you spend like $1,000 on a sex robot for the sex robot to say no. What is the return policy?
And the people that write that shit think that's actually a good idea and won't fucking cause somebody to go blow up the fucking factory. Like,
wait.
Really? Like, yeah, like that's some kind of shit that's like, I spent my life saving on a robot that told me to fuck off. No,
wait,
okay.
Are we not counting that there's a lot of people who would pay extra for that feature and then fuck the robot anyway?
Yeah, ones that are literally have their rape fantasy. Like, yeah, say no, bitch, say no. Just so they can rape that fucking robot and get away. Jesus Christ!
Like there's people who would be like, can you make it cry harder?
Oh man.
I want to make my robot at first enjoy me, then later on get really sad about it.
Yeah, the irony is they want the robot to be able to not consent to sex so that it won't encourage people to turn into rapists. But in reality, you're just making a robot that now appeals to the one group of people you don't want.
Yeah, although that might be a good thing. Like I said, if they get it out there, maybe they
somebody's
don't do
raping
it
a robot.
in
I'm
real
fine.
life.
I don't care. Just rape all the fucking robots you want.
Yeah. So are these people serious with this fucking consent for a fucking sex robot?
This is like a multi-page fucking article, dude. I'll post a link. I don't think we I mean, do we really want... There's 59 references.
Holy
see, it is...
shit.
How many of those references are from like Huffington Post, though?
Well, I'm not going into that. It's only 11 pages long, but it still seems like I don't think I really want to read that much on a stream.
It's understandable.
I'll post a link. People can read that on their own if they want. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. No, I have no doubt that it's quote peer reviewed. We've seen what that fucking means, you know.
Oh yeah.
With, who was the one guy? Was it one of the Weinstein brothers that did that shit? Not Brett, but the other one.
Oh, I don't know.
Where they literally submitted a thing that was essentially gibberish, and they got people, you know, other. They quote unquote got it quote unquote peer reviewed, like they actually got it printed in some journals.
Oh no, that was the sex. My dog's raping other dogs at the park one, wasn't it?
I don't think so, dude. It's possible. It's been a while.
There's so many crazy fucking things that happen. It's so hard to know.
Yeah, they filled it with a fuck on, but it sounded exactly like a lot of the other bullshit that's allegedly peer-reviewed from the soft fucking gender studies and fucking bullshit like that.
Bitch.
Oh, the NYPD actually put fucking police in Joker theaters.
Yep.
I'd forgotten that.
Yeah,
That's right. They actually put fucking police there.
Why?
In case the incels attack.
Yeah,
You gotta watch out
fucking...
for them virgins. They're gonna come after you with their guns because the Joker laughing and stuff.
Wait, incels are still a thing?
Is who?
Incels are still a thing?
According to the mainstream media.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I like to think of them as idiots that don't realize they can't fuck hot models.
Yeah, no shit. Or they don't realize that just go ahead and pay for sex, dude.
Seriously, legit, just go fucking save up a couple $100 and fuck a hooker. Get it out of your fucking system. You'll be happier. Everything will work out.
Yeah.
And the hooker's probably not going to laugh as much when you cry as somebody you met at a bar would.
Stabby, enough about your life, dude. Let's get back to the subject at hand.
Hey, look, man, I'm just trying to be honest. You were all thinking it. No. It's normal and natural for people to cry after orgasm sometimes. That just happens.
It's called a crygasm. And it's entirely normal.
That got me.
Can my team stop capturing... Oh, there we go.
Oh, man. I like crygasm. Oh, my God. Oh, I don't know how old this story was, but apparently the Dutch police at one point arrested a bird for its involvement in a store robbery and literally put the bird in jail.
Oh my God. The Dutch? Like the fucking Netherlands?
Yeah. Here, I'm putting it up on the stream now.
Christ, dude.
And then when they took a picture for the paper, they put a bar over its eyes for its fucking identity to protect its identity and shit.
Are you sure this isn't a fucking onion?
I have no idea. This could be totally fake. I'm gonna say it's real anyway though, because it's more funny that way.
Man, yeah, this is true. Yeah, see what happens when you legalize weed?
You get birds in jail.
This is a big, this is like a huge fucking anti-pot statement. Look at the Netherlands. They're arresting birds for fucking burglary. You want that?
Oh, man. I figured the legalization of weed was just to further subjugate people because they'd be like, well, if they're high, they'll just be happy regardless, you know?
You would think.
Oh, here we go for the Canadians in our audience. Or our stream. We don't have an audience. I don't know what I was thinking. This one I saw and I was curious about. Ontario judge rules that sexual assault trials need to balance the rights of the accused.
What?
This one was weird because I don't understand entirely Canadian laws, but it kind of sounded like
the person being accused of a crime has more rights than...
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way it goes. I'm not sure if this is good or bad. Let's see. In a ruling issued on September 17th, 2019, Ontario Justices Timothy Breen dismissed the constitutional challenge in R versus RSA, stating that evidentiary hearings can only be held after the witness has completed testimony in chief. So this means that trials will likely be interrupted for special voir dire hearings after cross-examination has begun.
I think you're making words up, dude.
Okay, I can dumb that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Please, dude.
So essentially, like, if you're gonna rule evidence in or out of the trial, you have to do that. They were saying that you have to do that after the witness did all their initial testimony. Oh no, it's just that you have to do that after. You can't do that prior to that. And so this is throwing that out. So now that you can do I don't know, it seems odd. I just was curious if the Canadians have any...
I don't know. That doesn't seem like how a trial works.
Yeah.
You guys still have trials up there? Because it seems like it's all weird tribunals and shit.
Essentially, it would expose the defense's material in advance and will undermine fair trials.
Oh, I know what that's talking about now. Essentially, what they say is the accused now has to set out their trial strategy to the prosecutor.
Strategy?
Pretty much.
Holy fuck, dude!
Oh,
like,
that's
I know
pretty fucking
I know.
insane. Okay, that's not cool at all.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Like, I understand discovery, like all the evidence be,
Yeah, all the evidence and all the
everybody.
potential witnesses need to be declared ahead of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
perfect
it's
standard.
also what the witnesses have to say. What's her name? Something Davis. She was a White House person. Sorry, I'm out of my game now.
Huh.
That White House person was reporting on this about a year ago. And yeah,
I'm still gonna need you to scream "God damn it!" every. It's gonna throw me off if you don't.
Yeah.
I'm out of the game. I'm out of the game.
God damn it!
But we've got a rhythm established now. You don't fuck me all up.
Fucking stupid ass tanks.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can move on.
Fuck it, I'm going back in the game.
Oh, fuck.
Whatever, I'm new at this whole, like, using mouse keyboard shit.
Yeah, pointing and clicking is tough.
Fucking boomer. God damn it, you fucking boomer.
Shut the fuck up.
His fucking mouse and keyboard thing is hard.
Man, I want to get into VR chat. I think that would be hilarious.
No, to be honest, I did mouse and keyboard before I ever did a console, but that was like 20 fucking years ago.
Oh, I just want to see
Fucking
Futter's take on the fact that
boomer.
like half the girls are guys. Well, actually, in VR chat, probably all of the girls are guys.
Probably.
But you couldn't tell just by listening. You'd think they were chicks.
They're probably just all e-girls. The ones that are actually girls.
I'm pretty sure. I have no fucking idea. There's people that go in there and then, like, they try to like fucking like hit on people. Like they want to get like, I guess, virtual reality dates.
You know what? I 100% agree that you probably wouldn't know the difference between a guy or a girl. I 100% agree.
Have you ever played VR chat, dude? like legitimately, have you ever played that game or seen any of the videos on it?
I have seen some of the videos, but I'm
Some
not,
of those
I'm not
people
lonely
can
enough
do
to play
some
that
real
game.
convincing fucking voices, dude. It's creepy.
I've
Because the difference
actually
between a
never really heard
12-year-old
of
boy
it.
and a girl is really not that much, in vocally speaking. Like before their nuts dropped. It's pretty disturbing. I like to go there and just like talk shit. Because there's always people that you can go there and just talk shit. That's what's fun about it. But
Should I go to A, B, or C?
you should go to D.
There is no D. It's A, B, or C.
You should go fuck yourself.
Go B. I don't know. Go B giving your girl the D. What are you doing playing video games? You got a girlfriend.
See?
Play with her joystick. Wait, no, you said girlfriend. Never mind.
I wanted to stay home.
Well, he thinks, but again, we've established that Futter might not be able to tell.
Oh, fucking, okay, you know how dogs drag their ass across the floor?
Uh-huh.
I fucking saw some chick do that in VR chat with the full body tracking, so her character did it. And this whole group of guys are like, oh my god, that's hot. I'm like, you can fucking, it's like you can see the snail trail in real life. That's not sexy, that's fucking disturbing. This chick just drug her ass across her fucking carpet in her room. That's not hot, you fucking weirdos.
Yeah. Hey, don't kink shame those fucking idiots.
Oh, fucking shame whatever I want.
Yeah, that's deep water. I don't want to go there.
It's like I feel very comfortable kink shaming these sick fucks.
Well, 10 to 1, it's a 12-year-old boy anyway. It's not even really a girl. It's fucking 90% of the time.
I gotta go steam my carpets. That's fucking hot.
Yeah. Like, that's not coming out with fucking just... I can't just spray that with some fucking, like, Resolve. I'm gonna have to break out, like, a scrub brush and that fucking powder that you vacuum out. Jesus, you gotta put a fucking tarp down. You bring this girl to your house. Like, hold on, I gotta put down the paint cloth. Some weird shit. The ERP is probably the funniest shit that you ever see, though. That's fucking funny. When you see people pretending to make out and fuck in VR, that is a whole nother level of desperation. You don't see that in the public rooms anymore, unfortunately, but it used to be not uncommon to be like, why are those two people over there pretending to fuck? You know they can't actually, like, really feel each other, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And then the other person would be like, I don't know, but they've been doing it for like an hour.
It's like, why are you still here? Why are you even watching this for an hour? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, 5 minutes, give or take, it's pretty funny because you're like, oh, this is going to end soon. No, this isn't going to end. Oh, wow.
If it's been going on for an hour, I would not assume that it's...
Well, no, like, if you don't know, because the first time I saw it, I had no idea. Like, I've never seen it. Like, the first time I played the game, I'm like, oh, hey, we're all gonna, like, talk shit, make funny jokes. This is fun. You know, you're just, like, harassing people and shit. But, oh my god, no. That one time, that was fucking weird.
How the fuck did you keep that up for an hour, dude? That's fucking
You're
crazy.
not even touching anything. Like, how fucking desperate do you gotta be? Like, my assumption is that's two 40-year-old fat dudes, like, just fucking sweating, like, just sweating balls in their fucking room and, like, their VR hookup.
Fucking sweating with the oldies. Yeah.
It's like, oh, man. Or the one of the funnier things you do hear occasionally in VR chat, it's like you'll hear some little kid just going off and like, you motherfucking nigger shit, you motherfucking cunt sucker, you know, just swearing on up a storm. And then a few seconds later, over their microphone in the background, you hear, what the fuck did you just say?
Like their mom and dad heard them.
Yeah, mom and dad hear it, and then you hear crying, and it's usually then it cuts off. But because they're too dumb to realize that, you know, oh yeah, I'm in a VR outfit. I can't see in my actual room. I should probably just assume that somebody's watching. Yeah, like...
Oh, God.
Oh, man. I don't know. I get a kick out of the game. The game's pretty fucking fun. And the karaoke rooms are the best, but those almost never work. Although now they have fucking movie rooms, so you can actually go see, like, current movies and shit.
It's pretty crazy.
It's kind of nice. It's like hanging out with a group of friends watching a flick, you know?
How would you know?
Never hung out with friends.
I've never
at the same time.
Oh no! I used to play D&D. That's kind of like having friends.
I'm gonna need you to stop right now.
You're just digging that hole deeper.
I know. Oh, I played in one D&D game where literally from the point where you started the game, like officially game start, you had to be in character the whole time.
Why?
It was entertaining. I didn't really have much else to do at the time. It was pretty entertaining.
This battle's actually somewhat insane.
I'm into a whole lot of fucking nerdy shit, but D&D is something I could never fucking get into.
Nah.
It just sounds like fucking playing pretend that I would only do if I'm on a shit ton of fucking shrooms or LSD, but doing it sober in a room full of other fucking grown-ass dudes that are also playing pretend. Nah, I'm out, homie. Fuck that shit.
You're not wrong. It really is. It's just a group of people basically playing Let's Pretend together, and then, but on top of that, so you're missing the best part. There are rules. They've imposed rules on Let's Pretend.
Yeah, no, that's even worse. Fuck that.
I like D&D. I'm not ashamed of it, but I can totally see why you wouldn't like that. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't enjoy things. That'll make me happy.
You'd be like the one person playing the game who just like fucking hates everything the whole time. At the end, you're like, "Oh, it was all right. It wasn't too bad." Of course, they'd be like, "Well, yeah, because you were in fucking the corner pretending to be a gnome the whole time, high as balls on fucking mushrooms."
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad though. Like honestly, like
I could tolerate that.
I can't tell you that they wouldn't necessarily invite you back if that was the case. They'd probably be like, I mean, he was kind of entertaining, and he brought good beer.
Did I ever send that video of Pete Holmes playing Dungeons and Dragons with like his friends? Like it was his first time, but they had played like ever. And
No,
he just basically
that actually
shit
does
on
sound
the
pretty
whole
fucking
team.
funny.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty funny because he just like like he does a thing where he like they're walking into this tavern or whatever, and there's this wizard with his fucking orb, and he's like, "Okay, I'd like to take a seat as far away from that wizard as possible." He's like, "I don't want to talk to some weird wizard that's enchanting incantations into a fucking crystal ball. I want to sit on the opposite end of the tavern."
I mean, that's not an unreasonable choice.
Damn.
If you're playing in a good
one
game, the DM will adapt to whatever style you play and make the game so that everybody enjoys it. But that's extremely hard to find.
I just want to get in the DM group where we all play at the bar, and then halfway through, meaning like 5 minutes in, we just stop playing the game and just drink.
I can see.
bad.
I can see that happening.
Like literally just be, let's go play D&D. We brought all our crap. If I roll between 1 and 20, we stop playing the game and we just drink all night. I hit a 2. Yeah, let's just drink all night.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Hooray.
A lot of D&D just ends up being murder hobo games, where essentially all the characters, the people that are playing...
Son of a bitch!
Shut the fuck
Damn
up,
it, dude.
God damn, dude. At least turn your mic down if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
God damn.
If you can turn your mic down, please turn your mic down. Because you're pretty loud even when you're not yelling.
He's yelling when he's not
No,
yelling.
the fucker... His
I know.
tank
I
shouldn't move that fast.
The gnome, he stole my shoes.
No.
But it's just a group of people finding new and more interesting ways to kill the bad guys. And then, and a lot of times, some of the good guys.
I mean, like, if the game is all about just murdering random people in the game, then why don't we just play in real life?
There you go, yeah, I'm not surprised. I kind of figured you were going to go there.
Dude, wasn't that a thing?
Let's
Like back in the
just
80s
go to
and
a
90s?
Joker screening, and we'll make it on the fucking news.
Probably
Wasn't that a thing in the late 80s? Or...
part of the
like,
satanic panic where, like, Satan...
Okay. It was bullshit then.
It
right?
was all about, like, evil... The game D&D was the devil's game or whatever, I forget.
Yeah, like they were actually allegedly killing people in real life or some shit like that.
Amongst other things, like, that it was essentially like there was satanic cults. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was bullshit. That wasn't real.
It was either that it
sometimes.
was the doorway to killing people in real life, or it was that they were summoning demons. It kind of depended on who you talked to.
Oh, okay. Depending on what crazy fucking pastor's wife or whatever.
You know,
crazy
there's the
housewife.
same people that believed that nonsense about fucking Kiss, like Knights in Satan's Service or whatever it was. Like that silly shit. Oh, you play it backwards. It says the devil wants to be your friend.
Kiss backward is sick.
Like, the only thing, the only thing that you're gonna get by playing any of my fucking records backwards is a foot in your fucking ass for ruining my goddamn vinyl.
Yeah, exactly.
Scratching the shit out of your vinyl.
And I'm sure the bands were like, "You played it backwards? What the fuck's wrong with you?" Like, we spent a lot of time so that when you played it forwards, it was kind of fun to listen to, you asshole. Yeah, the fuck's wrong?
Yeah, Judas Priest, dude. The fucking Old Housewives, man, really hated Judas Priest.
It's because they knew deep down that Judas Priest would never fuck them. He was gay, right? I forget if he
fine.
was or not. I thought Judas Priest was a gay guy.
No, I think he was just British. I can see how you can get confused.
They're pretty similar.
That was good.
But nonetheless, I'm sure he's never going to fuck any of those bored housewives.
Yeah.
He's got way better pussy following him around on the road, you know?
I would hope so.
Although then again, fucking Tiger Woods was fucking Denny's fucking waitresses. And you know that dude could have gotten way better trim than that.
Yeah, well, he was also fucking way better trim. He was just fucking anything. You know what I mean?
Well,
He
yeah,
fucked some really hot chicks. But he
Yeah,
also
to be fair, he was fucking Victoria's Secret models and Denny's waitresses.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, like it seemed like he was a genuine sex act. Literally fuck any.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, if you've banged enough of the fucking Victoria's Secret models, you're like, maybe that fucking like that one missing tooth is gonna make that blowjob feel a little weird.
Yeah, or it's like Artie Lang would say about John Lennon. He's like, after you 500 of the hottest chicks in city, someone like Yoko Ono might actually seem attractive.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking miss Artie Lang. He's not funny anymore. He's just kind of
I
sad
can't
to look
fucking
at.
say sober, and then he fucking.
Oh, he's funny looking.
Yeah.
Well, like, he's not even funny looking. He's just sad to look at.
He has
look at him,
aged,
you know,
it seems like 2 or 3 years. He's
your life
aged like 20.
is really fucking over, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Where you kind of want to
sad.
like sign a petition like Artie Lang, please kill yourself. Obviously, the drugs should have done it a while ago, and they failed, and it's just making our memory of you really bad. So if you wouldn't mind,
Right.
Yeah, but doesn't it seem like he's aged like he went downhill really fucking quickly?
Oh,
He
yeah.
was always fat in that, but now his hair is like fucking almost completely gray and shit. He just looks old and sad.
And his nose is still all fucked up. That's never gonna be the fucking same.
Alright. Oh fuck! I love the story. I don't know if you guys have watched the This Is Not Happening Comedy Central thing. Ari Shafir, but he basically tells a story about how like his coke dealer didn't know who he was. He was famous, but he had to meet him one time when he was doing this thing for Mad TV, where he was dressed up in a fucking pig outfit, and basically he didn't have any coke, so he was like panicking and told the dude to meet him somewhere. So he meets the dude at the fucking parking lot, some random fucking parking lot, dressed up in this fucking pig outfit, dude, to buy coke from him, dude.
I would like to
It's like,
apologize
holy
formally to
fuck.
the stream for the picture of Artie Lang on the stream right now.
Oh, the thing is, and that's not even recent. That was like 5-10 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
it's
bad
even worse
TV. It was
now?
a way long time ago.
Yeah, no. That
You
was,
mean the picture? Sorry.
yeah. No, like that was like, dude, Mad TV was like 15 years ago, dude.
Yeah. That was the 90s, actually, I think.
Well, that's when it
Yeah, it was
started, and then it got canceled and came back and canceled and came back and canceled and came back, but.
Yeah.
Well, Artie Lang does not look good. God damn. Well, he never
Looks
good.
like he's got a lot of
Dude.
fucking mugshots.
He kind of looks like
he does have a lot of mugs.
He kind of looks like an old fat lesbian.
It's like Rosie O'Donnell. Here's your future.
I can't believe they fired her from her own
Did they fire Rosie O'Donnell? I didn't know they fired Rosie
Oh
O'Donnell.
no,
You're
Roseanne
talking about
Barr.
Roseanne Barr is stupid.
Oh, Roseanne Barr, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fucking bad.
Comedian.
Is that show even still on? Or did that just fucking, like, peter out after the number of
Oh no, it
episodes
got
they
renamed
already
the
done?
Connors. It got renamed the Connors.
And you know what's sad is Sarah Gilbert looks older and shittier than Laurie Metcalf that plays Jackie. It's like,
Oh, it's
man,
still
Sarah
on.
Gilbert. Becky, or not Becky. What the fuck was her name? Darlene?
Yeah.
Darlene? Yeah, Darlene has had some rough years, apparently.
Darlene looks as old as the fucking aunt. Oh, shit, you're right.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Hold on, let
Like,
me,
Laurie
screen
Metcalf
share
looks...
that. That's fucking wrong.
Doesn't she? Like Laurie Metcalf looks essentially the same. Jackie, the aunt.
This lady's easily like 10 years older and looks younger than that. Oh wow.
What?
No,
More
she
like
was old
20.
before. Darlene, what's her name? Sarah Gilbert was literally a kid basically when she started, and Laurie had to be at least in her late 30s.
Yeah, that's fucking that's intense.
Yeah. No, I saw a picture of that, and I was like, dude.
Well, this dude lost a lot of fucking weight, though. Good for him, man. That guy's fucking wasted.
Some Artie Lang?
John Goodman.
This guy over here, John Goodman.
I don't like skinny John Goodman. I don't like it. It's fucking awkward to look at.
Is it really like what's that other guy that got skinny and then made that weird fucking movie or weird show or whatever it was about like crazy? He's like a comedy guy, and then what was it? Shit, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Talking about Jonah Hill?
Yeah. When Jonah Hill got skinny.
I didn't like that either. I mean, it's not as bad as John Goodman skinny, but...
Oh, and then there was also the... Oh, it looks like he got maybe some of that chin waddle removed. No, he just from the front there. He did that fucking chin waddle. He looks like a fucking turkey now. He got like a turkey neck because the skin is still there. But fucking the other guy that did it, the lead singer for that one band, Blues Traveler, the lead singer,
John Popper.
Yeah, you seen that guy skinny, right?
No shit.
Let me see.
I don't remember seeing him fat.
Well, as soon as he lost a bunch of weight, basically his career was over because his head didn't lose any weight.
Another one that lost a shit ton of. Another one that lost a shit ton of weight.
Who?
Meatloaf.
Oh yeah, Meatloaf did. He's lost a lot more now, right?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I think he died, didn't he?
Actually, funny thing. Apparently, he is married and somewhat of an uncle or great uncle to my kids.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, citation needed.
I didn't believe it either, but no.
Then you were in the right.
Yeah,
you were actually correct about something.
You didn't believe your own made-up story?
No, it's something that the kids told me.
Oh,
I guess
Meatloaf's still alive?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, I guess he married the kid's grandpa's sister.
Again, I don't believe you.
That sounds like some weird math you're just trying to throw.
Oh, there was a death hoax. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Dude, is he? I hope he's not going to go try to prove it.
No, he's 72 years old. Even on Wikipedia, he's still alive. Apparently, it was a death hoax. I thought Meatloaf was dead. I should sound less like cheerful about him being dead because he was.
Although
Jerry
Garcia went quite a while. I mean, Jerry Garcia. I mean, he went a pretty long time considering how fucking out of shape that dude was.
Yeah, true.
So you never know. And he was a fucking heroin addict. Very.
Well, heroin tends to preserve some people, though.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's like weed doesn't seem to make people kind of keeps people from aging if that's all they ever do is just weed.
Mm.
They don't. Yeah. Whereas cigarettes make you look real fucking old, real fucking fast, but then they turn you into a weird sort of mummy.
Yeah, that's true, man.
It's like they reach an upper limit. And they're like, nah, that's as old as we're gonna look forever. I imagine the people that smoke cigarettes for 30, 40 years, they don't even embalm them; they just drain them. They'll be good for a good month or two for the funeral. Don't worry about
it. He's all dried out already.
It's like jerky under there anyway. Yeah.
Oh no.
Or meth makes people look super old and gives them that weird constant chapped lip thing where they're constantly licking their fucking lips all the time.
Mm. Oh yeah, it's they pretty much get a split fucking permanent split lip and shit. Yeah, it's just weird.
I had a fucking boss once that where I work now in the mental health thing. who very clearly had been a meth addict for a very long time and did the constant lip licking, had the whole fucking weird head shrunken face thing, and then fucking was claiming, like, when she would talk to the other people, that it was like that she'd done a lot of LSD, and I'm like, nah. no. That's methamphetamine and an extreme amount of it too.
Now, if LSD stands for licking some cock or licking some dicks, like fucking maybe, but like that's only so you could get more fucking dope, bitch. Like what do you stop fucking lying? Like we fucking know.
My dick just
you know what?
I can't think of no.
Yeah, no. Actually, a dude that I was talking to in recovery actually. It's only white chicks that seem to fucking get crazy aged like that from meth.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, or white. Well, no, white dudes don't get quite as.
Well, white dudes do, kinda, but it's mainly white chicks, dude. Like it really fucks up white chicks.
Yeah.
Like I said, my ex, fucking huge meth head, dude, but she still looks pretty fucking good. You know?
Oh,
Mexican.
Interesting.
But yeah, like I.
So if you're a white chick and you want to do meth, you got to get some like melanin injections to like make it work. So date a black dude.
Yeah, you got to get some gene splicing therapy. Just swallow like a bunch of black cock.
That's the way to go.
I mean, that seems to be like on par with the advice we've been giving to the kids on this channel normally. It's just suck a lot of black cock and play some fucking Minecraft.
Very progressive.
No, actually,
and Legos. Don't forget
Legos.
Legos.
It's much more of a
Legos, Elsa, Minecraft, sucking those
Roblox
big
guy.
black dirty black dicks.
Futters is,
What about me?
is a Roblox guy. So. He's been
Shit.
telling
I
people to play that
gotta go throw a
Roblox.
closing line. I'll be right back, guys.
You gotta find the black characters in Roblox and pretend to suck them off for fucking Robux or whatever they pay you in there. I wonder if there's like Robux whores. Are there like Robux whores?
I don't know, probably.
In Roblox, like where they go and like talk dirty to somebody for a little while, like, and then they just get like free Robux from like a bunch of little kids. Oh man, I'm never gonna play Roblox now. That's I don't think they'll let me. Like, nope, that guy's too creepy.
I don't think you've been allowed on the internet for the past fucking 20 years anyway. What are you talking about, dude?
I am banned from Facebook. Facebook don't even take my emails anymore. Because I sent them too many pictures of people shitting on dinner plates. They didn't believe my name was Skittles McSnabby Pants. They thought that was probably not my legal name.
You don't say!
So they required me to send them a picture of my ID, my driver's license. And so I just kept sending them pictures of women shitting on dinner plates. It worked like 10 times, but then they just stopped taking anything.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot. A lot. Oh, man. But it was very satisfying. I don't even think I can get in. I think it's just gone now. Yeah, the only thing I can find is Skittles on Facebook. Maybe that's who got me fucking in trouble. Fucking Skittles. They were like, we don't want this guy associated with our fucking candy at all. Good entertainment.
Only the best.
Oh, have you seen the New York City is going to fine people with 250 G's if you use the term illegal alien?
I didn't hear what you said because you kept cutting in and out.
Oh shit! Am I? Is my connection bad? Am I?
It was there for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Apparently, New York City will fine you if you call somebody an illegal alien.
Yeah, if you start like harassing them and trying to get ICE on them and stuff, or talk about threatening to call ICE, it's up to $250,000 fine. Pretty sure
that makes me want to fucking do it, though.
It really doesn't it? Like, how would they fine you for that?
I don't know.
You reported an illegal alien. We're going to fine you for reporting the illegal alien that we had to deport.
Or using the term illegal alien when referring to a person. It's like...
How? That's like the most PC term. That is the most PC term.
Oh, no, now they just try to call them immigrants. They're trying to make sure that we have to call them migrants or immigrants, even though they're illegal aliens. That's what they're trying to aim for.
But there's a difference. A legal alien and a migrant are two different things.
Yes, I agree. You're fucking preaching to the choir, dude. I'm just saying that's their goal is to try to eliminate the ability to use the correct term. So that they can shape the way people think about it, obviously. Propaganda stuff, but...
It's like undocumented immigrant means that you're not an immigrant.
Exactly. You're a legal alien. You're there illegally. And there should be a bounty, like 10 for 10, like maybe $10 a head that you turn in, dead or alive.
No, see, like I don't agree with that.
Can we go back to collecting scalps?
Mexican scalps?
Not all the illegal aliens are Mexican, man. A lot of them are from South America. There's a lot from fucking Asia.
I know, they're now coming to Canada, you fucking ass.
See, then you probably would agree that scalp collecting is probably the way to go before they get to Canada.
Well, the thing is they come across the New York border, and they claim, like, a safe asylum, but they're already coming from the U.S.
I know, it's ironic, because we're, like, saying the same shit. Like, you were in Mexico, and that was way safer than fucking South America.
Well, either way, we should be safe. We got Russia on one side, you guys on the other.
Yeah,
we should not
leaving
even
Russia.
have anybody come across our border.
Yeah, nobody's.
We're not going to get the Russians. We're not going to get the Russians because they'll freeze to death.
Dude, have you ever seen Survival Russia?
No, but I want to.
It's a YouTube channel. Like the most recent videos are just him and his old fucking military buddies taking old military equipment out to like find scrap iron from like old villages that got like abandoned. So it's just like them driving tanks through the woods and fucking stuff up. Like, it's pretty fucking entertaining. I don't know. It's entertaining to me, but like I can't imagine why anybody would leave a country that's like, yeah, you want to just go drive tanks around in the woods as long as you don't have any guns on it? Yeah, have fun.
I don't think we're allowed to do that in Canada.
You're not allowed to do shit in Canada. Shut the fuck up.
No.
Well, are you not allowed to shut the fuck up either? Are you not allowed to shut the fuck up either? Is it against the law to shut the fuck up?
I just like how that was. That was like the perfect way of saying it too. It's like, no.
Well, it's not like there's a good educational like.
In Russia, I don't know.
No.
Or
educated response to fucking Satan.
Oh, educated response.
Yeah, no. Canada's education system, meh. It's
probably better than ours, but that's not saying much.
We don't have no student left behind.
Yeah, we have that, and it's fucking terrible. Like all of this. Bush, like, there's two things that Bush did that I will never stop fucking ranting about. Like, the war, fuck it, I can get over that shit. The fucking oil, all his stupid-ass fucking gaffes, whatever, I can get over that. But the No Child Left Behind and the goddamn Patriot Act, he can suck my dick for eternity because of those two.
Bush was the one that did No Child Left Behind?
Yeah, that was Bush.
Yep.
How retarded are his kids?
Obviously, Bush got left behind.
So did fucking Jeb and half the rest of that goddamn family, dude.
Fucking every time you say Jeb Bush or you hear his name, do you not hear fucking banjo music in the back of your head?
Yes.
Fucking no doubt. Every time, or you see a picture of it, you're just like, oh, dude. Don't get stuck in the swamp alone with that motherfucker.
Was Bush really a president, though, or was he just like a hand puppet for Cheney?
Oh, that's
Was
a
he
tough
what?
one. A hand puppet for Cheney?
Both.
Like, I want to know what decision he actually made.
Fucking Patriot Act. No child left behind. Fucking Cheney argued with him on both of those things publicly.
Yeah, you see, I actually didn't really have a big issue with Cheney.
Well, I mean, Cheney was crooked as fuck, but he was your typical Republican.
Well, he just
But then
seemed like
that's just a politician as far as being crooked. Like, they're all crooked. They're all out there making fucking millions of dollars that
Right.
appear out of nowhere and they can't explain, and no one ever says, like, maybe we should make them explain that.
Okay, I'm looking at this thumbnail in Discord where it says Ontario Court of Justice. Does anyone else think that looks like they just photoshopped the words on there? Like, it doesn't look like an engraved or a real sign. It looks like...
Yeah, it could be.
Like, you look, Ontario is all nice and even.
Is that how
the
they're
other
saving
things-
money now?
Is that what?
Like, just photoshopping things into the world instead of actually building them?
Yeah, that was actually a Trump Plaza, not a courthouse.
That'd be fucking funny. Oh my god.
You see how it doesn't line up, though, right?
Fucking Trump and his red flag laws. Is he finally given up on that? Is he stepped back and said he's not going to do that shit?
What's
The
that?
what? Oh, the red,
The red flag
stuff?
laws?
Yeah, no,
What's
he's still on it, and
Fucking that is so dumb.
What the hell is a red flag law?
Essentially,
A red-
like, anybody who fucking knows you could be like, that guy's crazy, and they'll be like, oh, take his guns.
That's stupid.
More or less. Like,
yeah,
the current
really fucking
setup now
stupid.
is it would have to be a psychiatrist or a therapist, like a licensed psychiatrist or therapist, who you are a patient of.
So you're telling me...
It has to be somebody who's accredited who could say, like, hey, that guy really shouldn't have access to firearms.
So, like, if I had firearms in my house, my ex could be like, that guy shouldn't have firearms.
It would anybody,
Yep.
like your ex-wife would be able to, your current wife, your kids, your fucking uncle, twice removed.
Really?
Any
That's
family
fucking
member,
retarded.
essentially, yeah.
literally any U.S. citizen, which includes everyone
Or
in
just
fucking
the
Russia,
police.
Mexico, all of South America, all of Central America, anyone in Canada, the UK, fucking literally anybody, because we don't fucking check accreditation for fucking nobody.
Or the police could just say, like, we want this guy's guns removed, and they would take your guns. And you would essentially have to wait for an actual court date. So essentially, you're guilty until proven innocent, according to this. 'Cause, like,
So essentially, let's ignore the Second Amendment and
it's basically shortcuts the Second Amendment, yeah. Which is why I don't understand why anybody thinks Trump is a fucking Republican. It's like, you guys are fucking retarded.
I don't know. It's the same as the whole like, let's outlaw vaping.
Yeah. Yeah, though, outlaw vaping is another one, though. I was just like, really? That has nothing to do with any of the people dying. Plus, who cares? Darwin's at work. Let him fucking do his job.
It's not even like actual vaping. It's fucking like counterfeit cartridges.
It's counterfeit
They're filled
weed
with
cartridges. It has nothing to do with vaping.
No.
It's literally counterfeit marijuana cartridges from fucking China that people are buying on, like, fucking Instagram because they don't understand how you buy things illegally on the internet. Fucking
right.
It's like, look, I'm not buying drugs on the internet. I don't know how to do it. But at least I acknowledge I don't know how to do it. I don't just go talk to somebody on Twitter and be like, hey, would you sell me some drugs? In this clearly anonymous fucking messaging service?
Like, did I ever tell you about there was a guy from fucking Texas who sued somebody because he was trying to buy meth over eBay
And it wasn't
got
meth?
pink Himalayan sea salt.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I love whoever sent that.
No, and apparently the guy had been doing this for fucking years and
Selling
made a
pink Himalayan
shit
sea salt?
on eBay as meth.
That's fucking great.
But like he's like, this will not stand. I'm gonna sue this guy. Sued him. The guy who was selling quote unquote meth online, he got 5 years. The guy who was buying it got 10.
I'm surprised they even put the guy online in jail and didn't just hire him. Like, yo, dude, you know what? You gotta fucking pay us 10% and tip us to the fucking buyers. Like, clearly he's good at finding people.
Right?
Like, if somebody wants to buy meth and you want to arrest somebody real easy in a funny way that everybody's going to approve of, like, that's the way to go. It's like, it's like, way before pot was even medically legal. One of the guys I worked with, like, his roommate bought fucking marijuana seeds through the mail. Because that was a fucking brilliant plan. And, so of course, like, the fucking DEA shows up with the fucking package, because that's how that works.
Right, because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. And so, unfortunately, because, my friend at the time had just cashed out a bunch of stocks in a company that he worked for and had, $500,000-600,000 sitting in the bank, he got arrested too. So they were like, oh, you must have been involved, and now you have to pay fines. Now that we've looked at your bank account. This motherfucker, like, I don't feel that bad for him. He fucking, okay, look. They had the same fucking lawyer.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And he didn't think, oh, maybe I should fucking hire an attorney. Like, you have 400 and some odd grand in the fucking bank, you retard. Get an attorney. It's gonna be better than the one they appointed. And he's gonna notice that you had the same fucking attorney. Which is totally against the fucking law. In a huge way.
Yeah, your buddy's an idiot.
Yeah, he was fucking dumb. He ended up losing, like, I think 200 grand all told.
Civil forfeiture?
It was in, like, fines and then, like, fees and partially civil forfeiture, I'm sure. But he also ended up having to do, like, AA shit for, like, fucking a couple of years and then fucking parole for a really long time where you have to go check in and do, like, drug tests and you gotta pay for all that shit. Like, they don't drug test you for free.
Yeah. It's fucking expensive.
You see, that's something I don't get about your country either. Like, ours, that's all covered. Like, where you guys get charged when you get out of jail, a monthly fee for the probation officer and shit.
Yeah.
We don't.
Okay. But you're still fucking Canada, so...
So, it's better than being you. And I mean
and
you as a
dollar
person,
is still
not
75 cents of a United States dollar. I think that might be related. Like, the government pays for all that shit, and your dollar's like 3/4 of what ours is.
Oh, you're probably right.
Or wait, no, is it 75 cents of a United States dollar equals a Canadian dollar? Or is the Canadian dollar past the American dollar?
No, it's it takes us like $1.25 to buy one of yours.
Oh yeah, okay.
And to be honest, that actually helps our economy quite a bit. Like in Canada, it sounds stupid, but us having a lower dollar value helps the economy the same way as you guys having dollar value to the Great Pound.
Yeah. Well, you know what we all gotta do? We all gotta get on cryptocurrency. Fucking, what is it? Bitcoin. Get your Bitcoin, or is there a new one? There's a lot of new ones, right?
Yeah, there's like a new one every fucking two fucking days, dude. Like, there's fucking thousands of them out there now.
Is Bitcoin ever gotten to the point where it's basically like, I guess we'll fucking tolerate it because the rest of it's nonsense and we gotta pick one? Or is it not there yet? I kind of figure it's gonna get there.
I mean, it may get there eventually, but no, like fucking maybe, dude. Like,
I think there's too many of the cryptocurrencies to actually ever turn into a real valid.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, it's like I think if governments can't control it, they're not gonna go with it. Like,
Well,
you'll
what
probably still be
happens
able to
when you
trade it
don't-
for money. Like, you'll still be able to trade and all that, but
What happens when you don't have fucking enough Bitcoin? Oh, well, you know what? How about we do stabby coins?
let's not do stabby coins.
I mean, can I earn stabby coins by going and stabbing people with fucking bit farm stations? Like, can I just go ahead and just stab them and get stabby coins that way?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, because you're gonna do this shit whether I say that or not. Like, it's it doesn't matter if that's real. You just need to be like, I got my weekend plans. Like, don't ruin them. I still love that fucking 15 people die and they're like, we gotta ban cartridges. Like, how many people died from cigarettes, you fucking whack jobs? Like, a couple hundred?
100,000?
I mean, just like in the course of a day, like not all together.
Oh, in a day, you probably got a couple dozen.
Yeah, it's like you're exceeding the amount of people like that have died altogether, period, from fucking cartridges on a daily basis. You know, it's like, who gives a shit about like 15 people that died from fucking cartridges?
You got a few hundred a day. Sorry.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah. No, I was just doing the math because I know the number is around 100,000 people a year die from cigarettes every year in America, and that's just America. That excludes all the other countries that aren't America.
Yeah.
You know, fuck. It's 100,000 people a year here.
Yeah, exactly. And they're worried about fucking 14 people that have died since vaping began. Like, Jesus
No,
Christ.
and like whenever they first started vaping, my first thought was, wait, it's what? It's water? Oh, everyone's gonna die! Like, how is everyone not dead already? You're inhaling water? You're all gonna fucking die!
It's not water. It's cooking oil.
Anyway, shut the fuck up. But, like,
lungs are made for air. If you're inhaling things that are not air, stuff is gonna go wrong.
Yeah,
I
but
think
like,
that's a fair
whenever
assumption.
people didn't start getting sick, like, fucking immediately, like, within a couple of fucking months of starting doing all the vaping shit, I was like, oh, in that case, like, either this is gonna be entirely fucking fine, or we're gonna see fucking mutants in like 20 fucking years, and we won't know till then.
Yeah.
and we haven't seen fucking mutants yet, because vape's been around for what, 15, 20 years now. Like, they weren't popular until about 10 years ago. I mean, they're still not popular because everyone who does them is fucking douchebags, but
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, if it didn't start happening immediately, because, you know, you're inhaling fucking vapor, if you don't want me to say water, you fucking Canadian piece of shit.
Well, it's not water.
It's fucking vapor. It's liquid. It's fucking liquid. You put liquid in
like
your
a
lungs.
mineral
Do you know
oil. It's like a mineral oil.
yes.
But
You're a
partially-
perfect
partially
example
water.
on why No Student Left Behind doesn't work.
you
Vapor
know-
does not just mean water. Did you not do fucking science class? Vapor,
I said liquid, you dumb piece of shit. Did I not?
vapor is not a liquid.
Fight.
Vapor is a gas.
No.
Did you fucking fail grade 7 science?
Wait a minute. Are you trying to say fucking oil is not a liquid?
No, I'm saying that vapor is not a liquid.
But
Yes. What happens when you take a condensed liquid and heat it up till it is in a gaseous state where it is no longer a liquid, and then put it in another source of fucking you put it in lungs? What are you gonna get? Is it gonna stay fucking like fucking gas? No, stupid. That's not how the
But you're not
fucking works.
inhaling. You're a fucking retard. You're not inhaling a liquid. You're inhaling a gas.
Oh, my brain hurts.
Shit.
My brain
Holy
hurts
shit,
so
dude!
bad.
Shut the fuck up, Futter.
It's grade 7 fucking science.
But
you
it
fucking
recondenses
retarded.
in the lungs into a liquid.
Yeah. So does that mean that I fucking pour ice out of my fucking kitchen faucet?
You're such a fucking idiot. You're such a
I
fucking
honestly,
idiot.
I have no response to that. I really don't. I don't know. Yes?
Or do I put, like, when I put an ice cube in my drink?
I think what we're
Am
all
I putting
saying is
ice
that what
in,
they're
or
putting in
am I
their lungs
fucking
isn't
putting
oxygen.
water in?
Oh my god.
That, and while we're on this topic, you know what actually gives you cancer? Because it's not cigarette smoke. You know what actually gives you cancer? The air we fucking breathe. The air we fucking breathe. What cigarettes do is it fucking paralyzes and fucking numbs and makes it to where you're like the natural defenses that your lungs would normally have, they stop fucking working. It's the air that we breathe that gives us fucking cancer.
Why are you yelling? Yeah. Like, why are you so heated all the time, Satan?
Because you're here.
For fucking Christ's sake. Funny just stops yelling and then, oh my god. You fucking make my brain hurt.
Fucker stops yelling 2 seconds ago. Why are you yelling now? What's wrong with you? Why are you always so loud? How dare you?
Good.
What you're offending my sensibility.
It was a damn good bit though.
Voice down.
I mean, it was a fucking great bit. This is like, god damn it. Oh my god.
On that note, I think I need to get my ass to bed. So you guys have a good night.
Oh yeah, dude.
I won't until you leave.
Later, dude. Oh my
Fuck,
god.
I'm not leaving then. I got all night.
I fucking love it. Oh my god.
Why don't you leave?
Oh wait.
You promised the Canadian that I liked, and he left as soon as I got here.
Yes, mine did
Maybe
disappear.
that's because he doesn't like you.
That may be true. Most people don't.
Yeah, that's how me and Daytwa know we're pretty fucking insane. Like, we enjoy Satan's company. It's like, oh, there's something wrong with us. Oh my god. You know what? Satan, when you run a bar, we'll have to all show up there at some point and do like a live show.
Whenever what?
Whenever you buy your bar.
Okay,
you
yeah.
Buy a bar?
Yeah, I'm looking into doing it now. Hopefully within the next about 6 months.
Yeah, we'll have to do a live show at Satan's bar. Like, it'll be the final show unless we tie Satan up first.
You can tell the cops
to get high on your own supply, by the way.
That's why I go to my dealer. I'm not gonna sell coke out of my bar. I'm only gonna sell booze.
I mean, it's not to say that coke won't necessarily be available in the bar. Just Satan won't have anything to do with it.
Oh no, coke will be available in the bar as long as you fucking put it in the fucking tip jar. Like, what do you put that shit in the tip jar?
Oh,
real smooth, like.
I just have a feeling you're one of the few planet that could literally drink so much of your alcohol that you bankrupt yourself.
Wait, what?
You could literally drink so much of your own. What the fuck am I coming through?
Yeah, like you keep cutting out.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was saying you're one of the few people that could. What the fuck?
That was just badly timed.
Fuck. I can see the shit coming on and off. Dude. It's fucking irritating.
I can see you being able to drink enough alcohol. That's that.
Yeah. To bankrupt yourself. Done.
I mean, I've done it before, so like, and I didn't even have a bar then.
Yeah. Somebody made the mistake of letting you drink, and you bank.
No, I kept going to bars and I bankrupted myself.
Oh yeah, so if you get the, basically you want a place where everybody's going to help subsidize your drinking.
Yeah.
If you're good at the fucking social fucking butterfly shit, you can be like the draw of the bar. Like, that's my fucking aunt opened a bar restaurant, and she's definitely fucking just as much of an alcoholic as Satan is, and if not more so.
But I resent that. I could drink that bitch under the fucking table.
My aunt? No, you couldn't.
I guarantee it.
No,
Let's go.
there's no way. She's dead now, so we'll never know for sure. But I'm telling you,
I'll drink her under the fucking grave.
drink under the coffin. But that woman can put it away, dude. In a way,
tell me where she's buried. Like I'll sit there and get a couple of fucking bottles, and I'll sit there and pour that shit into her fucking skull. Let's fucking go. I'll still drink more than that bitch.
Oh man.
Oh shit! Did Butter leave?
He said he was going to leave a little bit ago. Did he actually? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, it was nice. It was nice having him here.
No, it wasn't.
He's gone.
Don't lie.
But like that was basically why her restaurant and bar was successful, was because she was there, and then like that's what it took to draw people. That's all it took. Is I mean the woman, her funeral had like fucking like maybe 200-300 people at it. Like fucking crazy.
No, I've already talked to a couple of people that I want to have come bartend for me. One of which who has been bartending in like specifically this area of Texas for the last 34 years.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's
like,
a good way to go.
Everyone fucking knows her. Like her husband that died owned a couple of bars in the area up until she died, or up until he died. Some of them weren't in her name. One of them was, and then the other one, they just she had partners like within that bar, even though that one was in her name too. But they wanted to sell, so she went ahead and sold that one.
Yeah.
So she only owns one bar, and she never stepped foot in that place. Like even when her husband was alive, so she never steps foot in it now, but she still gets a paycheck.
Damn.
That's a pretty good gig to have, I guess.
Yeah. But and I'm sure that they could eventually try and force her out if they wanted to, but they'd have to fucking buy out her ownership.
Which is probably just not worth it.
Yeah. But anyway, so she's bartending now, but she only bartends days, and because she's like, I'm fucking old, unless I get a better fucking offer, I'm not fucking doing nights again. It's like, all right, well, I can get you a better fucking offer if you'll come back work fucking weekend nights, fucking Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I'll get you a much better fucking offer.
Yeah. That's smart. Poach the people you know are the best.
Yeah.
And then actually rely on the people because you hired them because they're really good at what they do, and instead of like a lot of business people like ignore their fucking advice. Like, we got the best cook in the fucking county. Now let's make him cook shit he doesn't know how to cook, because who fucking cares what he says.
Yeah, a lot of the shit you see on Kitchen Nightmares is like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and cook. I'm gonna be the head chef. I don't have any training or anything, but I just don't want to pay.
Oh yeah, those fucking or they just get a bunch of stuff from the fucking mail order frozen places.
Yeah.
It's all just like frozen and canned. They're like, oh, it's canned ravioli. Yay! Serve that.
You know, half of that shit is bullshit, right?
Well, any chain restaurant you go to, you're basically just buying out of the freezer section of your fucking grocery store, but for more money.
Well, sometimes, yeah, but no, like specifically, like, you know, Bar Rescue.
Oh yeah, those shows are all made up. I fucking know that. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's entirely bullshit. Like I've been to like they've done a bunch in North Texas, like where I live and shit. I've been to some of those bars before and after they went in and rescued the bar. Nothing fucking changed.
Yeah, because
like, not a goddamn thing changed. Like, that was literally like, hey, we got $50,000 to be on the fucking show. They came in, pretended to change some shit, did some fucking CGI and some fucking Photoshop and some shit. It's like, yeah, they didn't change shit. It's been the exact fucking same for the last 20 fucking years.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, no, I've heard that from a lot of them. Also, like the what are they? They're the ones that are really popular.
Yeah, you got Kitchen Nightmare, Bar Rescue, fucking Save My Shop over on fucking like IGN or
Undercover Bosses.
Yeah, shit like that. Like it's all.
And
bullshit,
then there's also
dude.
the home repair ones too, where they go in and they're like, we're gonna build a $50,000 workshop for Dad, either a man cave in the garage or save this fucking broke down house because this poor family needs like to live there or something.
Yeah.
The redecorating shows, same thing.
The thing is, though, you know what happens to almost 90% of those places?
They fall apart in like 2 years.
Well, no, like because on those they actually do build those houses and do like do all the work that it takes to make those houses fucking all special and new and shit.
Well, they do the work to make them look all special and new.
They raise the fucking property taxes by a fucking shit ton. The people that live there can't afford it, so they gotta fucking sell the house.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I would assume everything just falls apart after like a year or two.
And especially the ones where it's like, hey, we paid off your mortgage. No, you didn't. You bought out our mortgage, and now we have to pay you.
Oh, they don't actually pay off the mortgage.
There's a fucking difference. Like you didn't pay off our mortgage. You bought out our mortgage, and now we have to pay you.
Dude, that's fucked up.
That's fucking horrible.
So then the company kicks them out. They're like, well, we raised your property value, and frankly, you just can't afford it anymore.
Yeah, now we're gonna foreclose.
Dude,
and sell
that'd be
it
fucking funny.
at a profit.
Yeah, no, like those shows are fucking vultures, dude. Like, how the hell do you think they can afford to do all that expensive ass shit that they do? It's because they're fucking vultures.
Oh man, I just figured they had virtually no production value cost, and they just made all their money on advertising because they had no real overhead.
They got to pay fucking Ty Pennington's big head ass motherfucker like his $80 million a year and shit.
Ty Pennington makes that much?
That dude makes a fucking shit ton. That like he's the host of like 6 or 7 different fucking shows.
Oh, smart man.
But yeah, no, that dude makes fucking bank off of that stupid shit.
Yep. So, are you sure you want to start a bar and you don't want to start a new show about fucking like rebuilding bars?
No.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like.
Seems pretty
lucrative.
lucrative.
What you're talking about, it seems like there's a lot more money in that.
I mean, like, if I was gonna do any of that, I'd make sure it was a house thing, because at least that way I could like pay off their mortgages, and now, hey, now you owe me for the rest of your life, or I can just steal your house.
There you go. Well, I mean, if you need help, Deitwa and I are always willing to lend a hand.
Yeah, we should be able to rent out, or not even yet, or you have a place in each town to crash in.
Oh, there you go.
Sure, yeah. I'll be right back.
Very well.
All right, so Satan's gone. How do you like that fucking video of Billie Eilish and her fucking brother in bed?
Fucking dude,
doing the song.
Fucking disturbing, dude.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, like why the fuck would you do that?
Damn, they're definitely banging. And then I saw another one where it was like a short little video about like what happens before they get on stage. And they're in like a fucking green room, and she's chilling out in the chair talking with the camera. Brother walks in, kisses her on the side of the head, and says, "Oh, your hair smells nice."
Jesus.
Like,
yeah, it's almost like they want like they can't come out and say it, but like they're going right up to that line, saying they're fucking, but not actually saying it. We never said that. We just
so creepy.
Fucking with us floating around in a fucking bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that. I don't think anybody's here, but I'm sure they would appreciate it.
Yeah, that shit's fucking creepy as hell, dude.
Oh, thank God it muted. I was worried for a second that it was gonna start playing the sound, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna get us in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a long enough time for the bit to be funny?
It was long enough for us to talk about the Billie Eilish thing that you probably have no interest in.
Fucking hate. Like, I'll give her this. I hate her a lot less now that I know how young she is.
Yeah, she's super young. Yeah.
Like she's.
Are you sure she's in her 20s? Because I thought she might be younger than that.
Let's find out real quick.
See, Eilish.
Yeah. Either way, she's definitely fucking.
She's only fucking 17.
Holy shit! So her brother is definitely gonna go to jail.
So it's like statutory rape and incest. That's a fucking double win.
I don't know. I thought she was at least 18 or 19, and I was like, well, I guess at least they're both adults. But now I take that back.
No, he's 22.
Oh, That is a dangerous game they play.
I don't know how the fans aren't creeped out by that. Like, why is his brother
literally them sitting like cuddled up in bed next to each other, singing like this incredibly like heart-wrenching love song.
Yeah, about forbidden love, essentially.
Oh, okay, but you also have all those fucking K-pop fans who have zero issue with the fact that all of their fucking their idols, they're essentially slaves. Like they can't leave those contracts or they'll get fucking murdered.
Well, and they get paid like a plumber. They're not making good money. They're making decent money compared to like, you know, an accountant over there, but they're not making like rock star money. Nowhere near what they're earning. Yeah. Like, I fucking, my sister talks about it sometimes, and she's like, yeah, some of them end up, like, fucking, like, homeless and shit, like, later.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn. Horrible. And she's super into it, too. She still loves all that shit, like the K-pop and the J-pop and stuff.
Okay, J-pop is objectively trash. Like, I can look at some of the K-pop stuff and go, I guess I guess they fucking dance pretty cool, whatever, but, like, if you like J-pop, then you're just objectively trash human being.
J-pop is like all of the worst, flashiest parts of the fucking big hair metal era. Like the hair rock, where it was like fucking...
yeah, it's bad,
everybody was wearing like leotards and fucking tights and like super long hair and like sprayed fucking like giant fucking things in their head with hairspray. Like the fucking, what was the guys with the fucking wings? I forget what their song was. The Seagulls, Flock of Seagulls, where they had their hair fucking looked like bunches of fucking variations on wings.
Yeah, Flock of Seagulls. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's like they took all of that and they were like, we're Japan, we can make this like more efficient and better. Oh no, it was just the one guy. Okay, I just remember the one guy because his hair was that fucking bizarre looking. Because the rest of them, their hair is just like normal. Well, I mean, for that time period. Let's see. Share that with the stream real quick. Punish them, I looked it up. They have to look at it too.
You gotta suffer too, fuckers.
I'm gonna play my game now.
You're gonna go watch Billie Eilish videos. You're just offended that we made fun of your favorite artist.
You fucking love incest porn.
I mean, as long as they put the word "step" in there, I'm cool.
Yeah, it's a big difference. That is true.
Yeah, like, there's a huge fucking difference between brother, sister, or stepbrother, stepsister. Like, there's a big old fucking difference there.
Oh, yeah. One of them makes you feel real fucking gross.
Yeah. Yeah, even though I know they're not actually...
Yeah, no, they're definitely not.
Literally birthed you. Or you're literally my blood brother or sister. I'm like, I'm done. I can't fucking watch this shit.
I did find that one nudist who legitimately did videos nude with her dad.
Dude.
He was fully clothed and just looked really uncomfortable and then kept looking at her tits. Like every once in a while you like glance at her tits and you're just like, oh no. What was that? It wasn't on YouTube though, it was on like fucking one of the other platforms. I just can't remember which one. Was it like Real Video or something?
No idea.
Because it was before like BitChute or any of the other ones. Before like YouTube was bad. It was when YouTube was still good.
YouTube was good?
Like when it first started. And there wasn't like nobody was making money. It was just a place where people put fucking weird shit up.
Is this back when it was still supposed to be a dating service? Like for those first few months that it was dating service?
Just before that when it was just like the weird shit that like they had the dumb shit, but they also had a bunch of like, I mean it's all gone now, but like you can't find the fucking can you still find the fight videos on YouTube?
Yeah, but they're getting harder and harder to find.
Yeah, like this is when those were like king, you know, like the fucking fight videos were king and shit like that.
Yeah. the way they do it's like with finding like fight videos, fucking murder videos, fucking like all sorts of really fucked up shit, or porn, whatever on YouTube. Like you have to be able to search the very specific non-threatening keywords that are working at the time that they all put their shit under.
Yeah. Exactly. Fuck. When is the next video service that's going to be that come out yet? Like, is that coming out soon?
Is what I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the next video service where you basically get to just put up whatever you want and everybody fucking has fun.
Pornhub.
Pornhub is the next one? Because all I've ever seen on Pornhub is porn. Because
no,
associated with, so I'm never looking for fucking like videos about cats.
No, yeah, they got pussy videos too.
Yeah, so I was looking at a lot of pussy videos, but
yeah, that actually is a really good idea.
No, like, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that is a really good idea. Yes, I assume they would still get paid. Like you could still have like your own channel and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good idea.
Actually, yeah, Pornhub has courted some of the bigger YouTubers once or twice, like jokingly.
Yeah, and
that's right.
You can.
YouTubers, there have been YouTubers joking about that shit.
No, they have they have recently started to take a bunch of the people who like switched over from BitChute or Twitch or whatever. Over to Pornhub because they got kicked off of fucking Twitch or YouTube or BitChute or what the fuck ever, right?
Yeah.
And giving them verified status, which isn't like it is on like fucking Twitter or YouTube or whatever. It's just like if you say, yeah, this is who I am, I'm making videos, here's my fucking face, I'm doing this shit, yada yada yada. Whether you're fucking sucking dick or making fucking political videos, they'll give you a verified thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I might as well make a channel. I'm on there enough.
He's fucking J-Club Pornhub channel. Oh, is it Pornhub the one that had the bee videos? Where it was like there was no porn, it was just like porn soundtracks over like bees, like pollinating flowers. That was pretty much it.
I'm not familiar with that, but maybe.
Yeah, I think that was Pornhub. Yeah, it was like a thing where they just put up a bunch of bee videos, and then like, I think it was some sort of like attempt to raise money for something. I don't know because I never donate money. But it was essentially just like, you know, a bunch of chicks going, "Oh my god, give it to me harder," and then the guy go, rah, 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 and then the fucking, it was just like a bee walking around on a fucking daisy, but like close up and in slow motion.
That sounds bizarre.
Thank you. Oh god.
Awful. That was worse than my tanks. You're welcome.
That almost made me want to get back into playing fucking League of Legends. Like that was that bad. I figure jungle has to be the easiest character to play, right?
I hate you.
Oh man, I'm trying to find that video if I can find. I don't know if I have it on bookmark or not because I have a fucking ridiculous amount of bookmarks. But
is there a tower defense class that you can play as?
Where I defend the other team's tower?
Stand under the tower though.
You know, arguably, the way the game functions, that shouldn't be possible, but I'm sure I could figure it out. No, I guess I lost it. Weird, that's a shame. Because it's one of those things that's just like one of the cringiest things to send other people. There was a nudist channel on YouTube for a while, and that shit was fucking hilarious.
They allowed that?
There was completely, and there was no censorship. It was completely nude.
Wow.
And the best part about it was their first video, which they've since they took down after a while because people were making fun of it. was them walking around this really nice forest, talking about how they were gonna like build this environmental nudism retreat, and talking about how they were gonna cut down sections of forest for like parking lots and buildings. And you're like,
Yeah.
like
Fucking environmentalist.
you started talking about how you want to save the environment, and now you're walking around this forest talking about how you're going to cut down all these trees. It kind of seems like you don't understand how that works.
Oh, yeah, all these trees are getting in the way of our environment.
Yeah, we're going to have parking over there. It was great. Oh, man. And they were just butt naked the whole time. I don't know if that's still up. That might still actually be a fucking YouTube channel. And then they just devolved into, like, having, like, foot races of a bunch of naked people running races against each other.
Sounds fat. That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, there's a lot of nudist shit up here. Okay, never mind. I think that channel's gone, though, unfortunately. Or no, was it the Naked Club? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It's probably got deleted and dozens of other like copies got put up there. All right. It sounds like, I think it's probably time to call it a day. I think we've come to a natural end there.
Yeah, we're petering out, dude.
Yep.
Very well. Thanks for joining us, if anyone's still here. Bye-bye.